lovely day. No, I'm actually so excited.
I'm excited too. I'm excited because they're so... Wait, hold on. Let me just get this.
Take it off so that we can match. Are you seeing we're wearing Nancy's merch? We're going to actually put this down below.
Wait, hold on. Let me just sort of...
Yeah, just she's got to tuck her boobs in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's a lot of boob, babe.
No.
It's a lot of boob. Literally, my boob.
Have they gone down?
They've gone down so much, yeah, that now my nipples and my belly button, they're friends.
Don't say belly button like that.
No.
Belly button.
Belly button. They are. They're like really good friends. They're like,
fine,
oh,
though.
hi, nipple.
I'm
Hi, belly
actually
button. Like, it's not been...
But don't you feel like motherhood does that though, as on top of weight loss?
100%. I feel like had I lost as much, because that was that was one of the reasons why I was no longer allowed to exercise. Okay. I was breastfeeding, like, you know, and I produce a lot of milk.
Oh my God.
And I know that's obviously, you know, not everyone can do that, but I did. And I was losing weight. Yeah. Everywhere, but here. Okay. Like, I need to show you. Like, I'm gonna have to show you.
You sent me pictures.
Yeah, but there is this one picture where it's dramatic, where I was losing the weight. Yeah. And you see my stomach go in. Yeah. And my boobs are just like.
Oh wow.
They're just so interesting. So huge, and it was causing me major back issues.
Have you always had back issues?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I left primary school a 34B, like an actual B. Primary school. I was a double D in year 8. I was an E by year 9. No. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
Oh my God. Would you get a boob reduction?
1,000 billion%. My thing is that, to be fair, we're on this quest of, do we have more biological children? We have always said that we're going to adopt in our future. Okay. So me and Lamar's just like, are we gonna have biological children?
Do you want more?
I do. I want more. I definitely want more children.
But do you want to be pregnant again?
I absolutely, positively do not want to be pregnant again.
Do you know what? We're going to delve into it. No, because we haven't even done the intro.
Let's wait. Hold on.
We're fully doing like a what? We're probably doing like a update.
Yeah,
you know,
like,
chin
how
wag.
things going?
Forgetting that we're actually supposed to be here doing podcasts.
And being like, oh, hi, my name is...
Right, so guys, I'm so excited for today's episode. Welcome back to the Rhea Ellen's podcast. Oh my God, the setup today is proper professional. Usually, I'm usually on a beanbag with just that table with back pain. Yeah, but today I was like, you know, someone special is coming, so I have to make it look like we've got things in order here. That light is really...
It's lighting.
It's lighting, I'm just saying.
The light is actually lighting.
Shout out Lloyd every single time, because I ain't got a clue what's happening. He said to me today, bring down the tripod. I said, the what? What one's that? Don't have a clue what I'm doing. Anyway, cool. Let Nancy introduce herself.
Stop.
So, introduce yourself, please, babe.
Yeah. Right. So, my name is Nancy DaCosta Roberts.
I'm actually finished.
Listen,
why are you giving your gut?
No, my full name, because you need to know me.
You might as well give your passport number while we're here.
No, but why not? Because, guys, you're gonna know of me. I'm one of those people that's like, yeah, she changed the world in some capacity. Honestly, so know me now, because
your stories already.
You'll Google me.
Your story that you did yesterday about like if you're having a hard time, I was just like, that actually stuck with me.
No, but it's true.
Introduce yourself. Sorry,
right.
Go on. Sorry,
so
I need to shut up. Sorry.
I am first and foremost a child of God. You know, start there. Amen. And then I am a wife to my beloved husband, who's a jar, but I love you.
Men are jars.
All jars.
Yeah, all of them.
And then a parent to my 2 boys, and also a heavenly mother. And if anyone doesn't know what that means, I have a child in heaven to my daughter River Marie. Oh. Yeah, I have a she's actually my heart. But yeah, she was my firstborn, and she's in heaven with like the best babysitter ever.
Of course.
God.
He's not even a babysitter.
No, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
he's just chilled up there, looking after everybody.
Exactly.
Shout out God every single time.
Like, literally, like, big up yourself,
yeah.
God.
Why are we like this?
But yeah, that's pretty much. I'm a business owner. Yeah. I have a business consultancy company, but it also entails just being a mum who has a business and wants to help other people
I love
who
that.
want to start businesses. I started my first business really young.
Yeah.
I innovated the first ever scented top coat that launched in Liberty London. Like, that was a huge thing. I was so young. And I felt like I had peaked, and I really just wanted to be there for people that were just like, babe, you got things wrong.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Like, the people now, you know, you got Richard Branson, Simon Cowell, all file for bankruptcy at some point.
Yeah.
Like, not everything is going to go to plan, but that's the whole point of risk.
Yeah.
So I definitely wanted to be that for people in my life, people around me, because I had no clue what I was doing.
Okay.
I made When I mean I made stupid amounts of money
could
with
imagine.
Liberty London, and didn't know what to do, didn't know where to go.
Yeah, didn't know
had
where to
to
put the
figure
money.
it all out by myself, made stupid mistakes, but also made really good investments.
Yeah.
So I think that was amazing for me. And
I'm learning as you're speaking, because I don't know this stuff, Nancy.
No.
Because let me say where I met Nancy. This is gonna be a long podcast, people.
Really
I hope
is.
you have.
Do you know I put 3 hours on the parking just in case?
Actually fit because she
I
came
said
in and I was
safe and
like,
sorry.
Nancy, we're actually speaking already. You haven't even sat down, love. Right. So where I met Nancy. Right. So you went to school with Lloyd.
No, never went to school with Lloyd. Just grew up in the same area. So literally, I didn't meet Lloyd until like secondary school. We definitely grew up in the same area.
Okay.
Custom house.
Yep.
See,
Oh,
no, let's not though. I'm
Yucky.
joking though. Like, I actually don't represent postcode.
No.
Please, it should be. Anyways.
I was gonna do like gang signs, but
No, let's
let
don't
me,
shoot
let
me,
me,
please.
'cause I don't even know what that is.
No, please stop. And I'm not about that life, not even a little bit.
At all.
And then we met we actually met. I think on Freemasons. And I don't know even how it started, but then we had this thing about starbursts. And I don't even know, I don't know if it was on Twitter or whatever, but we were just like, bro, that's my Starburst buddy. Like, we both like Starburst, and that's my guy.
It. But don't you feel like when you were younger, it was easy to just make friends? It was like, I like Starburst, you like Starburst, let's play.
Literally.
Now it's kind of like,
and the thing is, I've always been like, I'm not gonna lie, I grew up a tomboy, like, always been really chill.
Yeah.
I feel like it's harder now, especially now when you're married.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people don't realise a lot of people gravitate towards me.
Yes, I
so
can
when
tell.
guys gravitate towards me, I instantly have to like different mode now. It's like, oh no, but you have a wife. So when I'm talking to you, like,
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
It has to change levels. Whereas back in the day, it was just all like,
you could have as much guy friends as you want.
Literally as you want. Oh my gosh, we need to get to that.
And it wouldn't even
Lamar
look...
had an issue. Like, so many guys had issues, but Lamar's issue, I got to an extent. But there was a guy I was dating once. And he was just like, oh, you're not allowed to have like a male best friend because either one of you like each other. All these things.
Yeah.
You know, the whole shebang.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, we don't need to date.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's an insecurity, and that's an insecurity.
I literally don't owe you anything.
Yeah.
And the way you're coming from is you don't even have the capacity to have an open mind.
Yeah.
That someone is different to you.
Literally.
And people have different stories.
And also, if you know me as a person, you would know that I'm a people's person.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm also very loyal, so we shouldn't even have to have that conversation.
Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Like, my loyalty hits
literally
different.
Literally.
Like, I have had friends that have gone through like certain breakups that was just like too messy, and then I'd be like, so I'm not gonna forgive that person until like they marry and have kids or something. Because no.
Yeah, I hear you.
They done you forgive 100%. You do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I'm gonna keep something
here. Yeah.
Like, I think I'm big on forgiveness, but I mean, I've got a mind for life. Like, don't play.
Yeah, because now I have to distance myself from that.
Yeah, because I'm just like,
how can you
not? Like,
yeah.
So loyalty for me is.
We need you back on this podcast because we've got loads of topics. Because how are we even jumping? We were talking about how you met Lloyd to loyalty in friendships and relationships. I can't. Nancy's gonna be back because I know you lot are already saying, "Where's Nancy?" She's coming. Right. So and I met Nancy at her son's birthday party.
Yes.
Right. So that was nice because I think I just had. I'm not gonna say their names, but I just had my second born.
Yeah.
And it was nice to get out of the house, but it was just a lot. And I'm looking at you, I'm like, how did you have them so close together? So no. How close?
Right, hear me. So let's start from the top, right?
Please, we have to.
So when me and Lamar got married, 20 years old, right? Yes, 20 years old.
When did you meet Lamar? What age?
Just before my 19th birthday. When I mean just before, literally weeks before my 19th birthday. Yeah, got engaged at 19. 9 months after our engagement, we were walking down the aisle.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
Wait, hold on.
So 9 months after I actually had met him, he proposed to me, and then 9 months after that, we were saying I do.
That's amazing.
It's amazing, but it came with its complications.
Of course, because you're 20.
So many people, like, I'm a person, hear me, you can have a difference opinion with me.
Yeah.
Someone like me have a difference in opinion.
Yeah.
But be upfront with it. Don't come to me and you're saying X, Y, and then behind my back you're saying Z. Say X, Y to my face.
I hear you.
I will take it. I'll take the blows.
Yeah.
And it was so funny because like a close family member come up to me, because I don't want to bait you out.
Of course.
she came up to me and was like, genuinely didn't think you'd last a year. And I was just like, do you know what? Yeah, I respect that. Do you know why? Yeah, because so many people thought it. No one said it.
Of course.
Like, I know you lot were thinking it. Because even
of
coming
course
up to the
people
wedding,
think that.
people were like... Because what I said to Lamar, I said, I understood where people were coming from.
Yeah.
When we got engaged, I was just like, I'll wait 3 years, I'll finish uni, all these things and the other.
Yeah.
And then Lamar come to me 3 months after he proposed and was just like, you are my wife. I genuinely don't know what I'm waiting for.
I'm hormonal, look. Don't. Because I love black love.
It is.
I love
I
love.
got emotional. What
is the matter with me lately?
It's fine. It's so normal.
No, I love love. Go on. Sorry, go.
No, it's fine. So he's, dead straight in my face. Yeah, he was like, you are my wife. Like, what exactly are we waiting for?
Yeah, I hear it.
And he was just like, he came with scripture, them ones. And he was just like, Paul, I'm reading the scripture in Romans, and Paul was just like, better it is for you to marry than to burn. And I'm like, and we had gotten too close. Like, I had already lost my virginity in my virginity.
Yeah.
But when we had met, we had made a decision we didn't want to have sex before marriage.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say things didn't happen, things happened.
Yeah.
But we knew it was sin, and we was like, we don't want this
I
sin.
hear you.
I don't want this to be this beginning of our story. I don't want our story to begin in sin and filled with sin and muddled up and all these things and the other.
Yeah.
So Lamar was just like, no, I don't want this anymore. Like, I want us to pray and fast about this situation.
Yeah.
And then a month after that, he was just like, no, Nancy, we're getting married. And then literally I called the registry people, and this was December time, I want to say. And then they were like, we've got nothing until June. And like Lamar's face literally dropped. He was just like, I can't wait till June. What is this? And then they go, oh, we've got a slot open April 16th. Backstory, Lamar's mum passed away when he was 4 years old.
Yeah.
Her birthday is April 16th.
Look at that.
She was just like, we literally just had a cancellation.
Look at that.
Like, and we was just like, my gosh. If that's not a sign that this
you
is
literally,
meant to be,
then what?
is? So we was like, we'll take April 16th. Yeah. So anyways, we get married, we make a pact, no kids before, for the next 3 years.
Yeah.
We just can't do it to ourselves because we're broke, we don't have money, we're already getting married.
Were you living together?
Yeah. I had already flat, so he just moved into the flat that I had.
Yeah.
Because listen, who's got time to
Thank
be
you.
in a funny place?
Thank you.
Like, y'all got your money.
Literally.
Like, we're 20 years, we broke.
That's what
No, we actually broke. No, we... Listen, they was like, it's £150 for you guys to get married. I was just like, how are we going to spare that 150? Like 75.
You're like, open your wallet. Is there change?
So we're going to have to save up.
Piggy bank.
Like a pound.
Do we need crackers? Do we need to eat today?
No, but we didn't. No, but we actually didn't. Can we talk about how we had soup and porridge?
I like soup.
But every day, something you want to throw off.
It's not a choice.
No.
When it's not a choice, it's just like, this is the ghetto.
I was just like, God, honestly, this...
I'm actually... And porridge.
No.
What a combo.
Because we was just like, we need to...
Yeah, no, that's a story though.
Day,
Fuel.
Literally. So, yeah, we ended up at the registry. Yeah. Got married, all these things, said no kids 3 years.
Yes, yeah.
And then, this is why I say, like, fertility is a banter. Fertility is banter because I'm all like,
It's when you're doing that you're like, oh.
Yes, and then I'm like, so I want to have kids now. Thank you, God. Appreciate it. gonna take out my coil, gonna have a baby. I'm gonna have a baby. Yeah, no, we didn't get pregnant. So it was just like a
Instantly.
constant. Yeah, we didn't get pregnant. We didn't get pregnant for ages.
Okay.
For a very long time. And I was just like, but my sister's very fertile.
Yeah.
Like, she gets spat on and she all of a sudden has a baby.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, how does that work?
Yeah,
for me? Like,
yeah.
I want to be spat on and have
Yeah.
a baby. Like, Lord, please spit to me. So it was literally a year in, no baby still. I started to change my diet because I had gained quite a bit of weight.
Yeah.
But that's another time for another story.
Yeah.
Another story for another time. Yeah. So gained a lot of weight. So I was losing weight and literally decided to become a vegetarian.
Yeah.
Travelled to South Africa to see my mum because my mum was doing something over there. I think she was getting her teeth done in South Africa because my mum lived in Angola at the time.
Okay.
So South Africa has better health care, basically. Yeah. So she went there to get her teeth done, and then I went to go and see her, and I was just down, and I wasn't working at the time. My mum was like, just come and see me. And I think it was the fertility. Like, I was like, oh, I'm useless. My
Yeah. And you hear of like people as soon as they get married, and the next year that.
No, but on the honeymoon.
On the honeymoon.
And also,
that's when.
I was on the pill.
Yeah.
And I threw up because I was seasick.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, okay. Okay, but that's not happening for me.
Yeah. I hear you. But God had another plan. He was like,
he really
hold on.
did. No, he actually did. So, and do you know what? In my church we have like cells.
Yeah.
So we have other people that, look out for us in smaller groups. So I remember my cell leader, Tita Doris, love her. Like, literally, she's my guardian angel. Like, I love her. She was just like, okay, so you want a baby.
Yeah.
Now just question, are you ready for a baby?
Yeah.
How have you prepared for this baby?
Honestly.
How are you, like,
literally, mentally,
to
everything.
Now, raise another human being.
For the rest of your life.
And then they have to go out into society and be functioning.
Yeah. That's it. Don't look at me like that. No, but really. Yeah.
So when she started to ask me these questions, I was like, oh... Right. No, but it's true. I wasn't ready for a child.
Of course
I wasn't ready for a child. And I think it took that time. And when I was in South Africa, I was waiting for my period. And I had, my days, I had been through the whole TTC. If anyone knows what that means, listen, there's a whole community on YouTube. And negative test and going, maybe that's a line. No, it's not a line. It's not a line. It's one, it's negative.
And then you kind of like secretly tell yourself when you haven't got your period, you're like, my nipples.
No, literally psychological. No,
it's crazy.
Stop. Your psyche. No, you literally do. You start to like
tell yourself everything.
Phantom pregnancy.
I've got acne. I'm pregnant.
Yeah, like no. No, your boobs always hurt.
Yeah, they always hurt.
Like all the time.
Because your period's coming.
No, yeah, exactly. So my mum was just like, "You're pregnant," and I was like, my period's literally, I'm cramping. Like, my period's literally coming tomorrow. Yeah. And it didn't come tomorrow, but I was just like, I'm still cramping. Yeah. So it's still coming. So I was just like, Mum was like, you're pregnant. And I was just like, what is this?
Yeah.
It's like, leave me alone. Yeah. I'm not pregnant. Then I get on the plane home and first indication, get on the first flight, completely nauseous for 5 hours.
Oh my God.
Completely and utterly nauseous. Crazy. Second flight, this was the worst of it.
Yeah.
So I'm here, middle row, in the middle seat, and then on the left hand side, 3 rows in front, in the middle seat, there's a man who smells of BO. But his BO, he's here.
Yeah. Yep.
I smell it like he's literally put his
on
armpit
top of you, like you're wearing his top. Like you're actually wearing his top.
I wanted to cry. Yeah. And I was there for 7 hours.
Yeah. But you don't... Did you think you were pregnant?
No. No. I was just like, it's an aircraft. Of course I'm going to smell the BO so stupidly.
Yeah. This is just too full on. Yeah.
So... And, they kept on trying to put air freshener. I was like, you're not doing anything.
Literally, you're making it worse.
Like, I literally had to get a blanket, put deodorant. I don't have perfume because you can only take 50 ml. Deodorant. Psh,
And put it on your face. Oh, God.
Like, I was sniffing aerosol. Like,
oh, dear.
Yeah.
So then you were high on the plane. Oh, okay.
yeah, so basically.
Okay.
So then, get off the plane. Like I said, been vegetarian this whole time. I've been feeling good, and I had lost so much weight. I was calling it what was I calling it? I think I was calling it the David diet. Or Daniel diet, because it's the vegetables and the... I was calling it the Daniel diet. And then, I was. I was like, this is biblical, okay? I'm trying to be like Hannah and get my child. And then, I'm serious. And then, get off the plane. And, and I was like, oh, I need to pee. And I was fine. Like, I need to pee. And then I'm like, oh, I really want a bacon sandwich.
Oh, my days.
I've not craved meat this whole time.
Yeah.
But everything
Not even chicken.
in me...
Bacon.
It had to be bacon and sausage. Like, I could smell... I wanted to have a pig.
Yeah.
I needed the pig. I did. And I'm sorry for everyone who's Rastafari.
I'm actually feeling... No, but I hear it.
No, but I needed the pig.
Yeah, I've been there.
And I needed the pig to be done right.
Yeah.
And I needed it in my
Yeah,
mouth.
yeah.
And I was just like, oh my days, I really need that. Like, but I was just like, why am I saying this? I was literally in my head going, why am I saying this?
Yeah.
Here's the banter. Look to the right, and I've gone seen the boots, and I've gone, I'm gonna take a pregnancy.
Yeah.
Banter though.
Yeah.
This is all
Of
banter.
course.
I'm gonna take a pregnancy test.
It's always when you're bantering that...
Get to the boots. I was like, oh, it's on discount. See, I've had so many pregnancy tests. I know the exact price of every clear
Nancy,
blue.
don't you dare.
So the clear
Because
blue
I've
was
been-
2 in them.
I've been there.
It was £13.10. Do you know how
Bargain.
cheap?
That's so cheap.
It's usually 20 quid.
Yeah, it's usually £10 each.
Yeah. So I was like, 30? I'm having that. I'm having a bit of that.
Oh, actually finished. You
So
have
you
to
can tell
take
me
it.
that
It's a
I'm not
sign.
pregnant. Right.
Literally.
Hear me? So I've peed on it. I put it on the side. I've even forgotten that I've peed on it. So I flushed and I was just like, oh, I forgot about that. Turned it over. Pregnant. 2 to 3 weeks. I went, what?
And look at your mom.
No, but how did she know? I didn't tell her for ages.
No, but they can see pregnancy in you.
I didn't tell her for
Honestly.
ages because I'm so stubborn. I'm not
Yeah, you're like, I
don't want you to get
literally,
the glory.
Literally, because you were the first to tell me. Yeah, I hear
Jar.
you. They see pregnancy in you.
So I'm like, I'm pregnant.
Yeah, he was excited.
It was April 6th. I remember April 6th, 2017. Our anniversary is April 16th.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm going to wait 10 days after.
Yeah.
Wait 10 days.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to wait 10 days.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen it on YouTube. I'm going to get a little box.
Yeah, and you're going to put
onesie,
literally,
and I'm going to put it
and
inside.
one shoe. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I so excited.
Yeah.
Got in the lift and 2 strangers in the lift, and I'm like, hi guys, I know I'm never going to see you again, but I just wanted to let you know that I'm pregnant.
Why are you so...
No, but they took a picture of me to be like, oh, this is such a great moment! Yeah, so we all took a picture together, celebrating.
You had to tell someone.
No, I had
So
to
strangers
tell someone.
found out before Lamar.
175%. Yeah, that's how it works.
Okay.
And then obviously because I was obsessed with YouTube at the time, remember TTC community, like
Yeah.
I'm videoing myself going, I'm currently at the station. And
You were vlogging.
Yeah,
You were actually vlogging.
I'm pregnant. I'm gonna tell Lamar in 10 days or whatever that. Yeah, no. I got home.
When you got home,
no,
and yeah.
as soon as I got home, I was like, Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just like, what? I was like, I'm pregnant. He was like, what? I was just like, I'm pregnant. He was just like, no.
Really?
He was just like, we need to get another test.
Why did they say that?
Do you know why? I think I get it because I had so many negatives.
I see. So he kind of wants to see it there and then.
Yeah. So we literally, because at the time we were living in Dagenham East. So we literally went to the Dagenham Asda.
Yeah.
And literally, it was late night shopping.
Yeah.
Like, I've just come from South Africa.
Yeah.
I should be sleeping.
Yeah.
But the excitement's just
Of course.
too much.
Yeah.
Anyways, lo and behold, we grow this little baby. 20 weeks comes by and everyone's going, oh, you need to do the gender.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I wasn't ready because it was only then that it hit me that this child could be a girl. And I know this sounds stupid, but hear me. My whole life, I've imagined myself the mother of boys. That is it. I've only ever seen myself as the mother of boys. So I've been wanting this pregnancy so badly. It happens. I'm excited.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, oh my gosh.
What if it's a girl?
What if it's a girl?
Nancy, that's so interesting.
It's all I've known to think that that's what I was going to do. Like all I knew was I'm going to be a boy's mum.
Really?
Like I'm going to be going to your football, your basketball games.
Yeah.
I'm going to be cutting up oranges.
Yeah. I'm actually finished with things.
No, seriously.
I love the oranges.
I'm cutting up the oranges. I will be there cutting up your oranges. I will be, I'll be your guy.
Yeah.
I'll be your number one girl
boy
guy.
mum. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, what? But if it's a girl, then what if I mess her up? Yeah. Because...
Oh, I feel like we're in therapy.
No, but seriously. My mum didn't realise how powerful her words were.
Okay.
She said so many things. And I truly do believe it was from love and not from spite.
Of course.
But they were received through with spite and hurt and pain
and sometimes if they're quite harsh with the delivery.
Exactly. Yeah. And damage.
And quite strict.
Literally. I was impacted.
Okay.
And I was like, what if I do that to her? What if I hurt her?
Yeah.
What if she doesn't get to be the most amazing, incredible woman?
Yeah.
Because I mess it up.
I hear you. Because you feel like you don't have the right tools because you weren't given
the right. It wasn't shown to me.
Yes.
So what if I mess up? Because.
But not on purpose.
Of course not on purpose. But the thing is, it's because it's been a pattern.
Yes.
With my mum and her mum.
Yes.
And I'm assuming my grandma's mum, my great grandma, and my grandma. I'm assuming that it's been passed down, and it's one of those things. It's when you eventually go, I do not claim this, curse upon my life. Like it's been hereditary, but it's no longer a part of me and my bloodline. Like I don't accept it. This is not for me. I cancel this now. But it was really tough, and I didn't want to find out. And I can't. I find the people that are so brave. I find those brave people, and I'm brave and also not very smart, that video themselves knowing that they want a particular gender. And do it anyway. It's like, you're nuts. If you feel a type of way, you feel a type of way. You best do that thing in private. Take time.
If you know what you want, that's okay.
It is okay. It's not a bad thing.
Exactly.
A bad thing is though
when you film yourself, and then show the disappointment.
And your child will have to be like, oh, you didn't even really want me. So that wasn't cool. So then I was just like, oh, the next 5 months now, I have to take this all in and prepare for this, possibility that, this child is coming. And it's not going to be, it might not be a boy. Right. So I don't do the gender scan.
Okay.
I don't find out. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to find out. I'll wait until the baby's born. Literally 2 weeks after, craving McDonald's breakfast and too lazy to walk. So get a cab to there. So going. And we're just at the roundabout and my waters break. They break. And when I mean...
You're on your own?
Yeah, in the cab. And, as the waters break... Wait, 2 things. Listen to your mum when she says always wear panties. I wasn't wearing panties. No,
Wait, what?
Yeah. Listen, I was just a lazy, dirty bitch.
The thing is, I say that, but I've done that. No. Like, I'm actually judging, but I've done that. Because I'm like... I'm wearing my house trousers. I'm just quickly going down there.
I'm like, gonna be 5 minutes.
Yeah, nobody's gonna hit me. You know
you're taking me through the drive-through as well. I'm not even getting out of the car. I'm not getting out of the car once. You're actually taking me to the car. You're bringing me home. Yeah.
And when your mum says, because if you get in a car crash, I'm not going to get in a car crash because I'm just going down the road.
I'm literally going down the road. No, it's not even 5 minutes away.
We actually need to listen.
No, we need to listen.
I've
Please
learned,
always wear your panties, please. I beg of you, wear your panties
finished.
because I didn't wear my panties. And
no, I hear it.
It was the movies. People are like, oh, my water doesn't break. Like, my water broke like the movies.
Whoa,
Gosh, it wouldn't stop. I lost all my waters that day. Panic. And it's a blessing, because it was right on the roundabout. So just so that we can turn, going straight to Romford to get ourselves to Queens, where we were. So it was just the right moment to get there as soon as possible. Crying, and the lovely cabman, don't cry, please try and stay positive. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. He was like, how many weeks are you? I was like, I'm only 22 weeks. Like, this shouldn't be happening. I know there's something wrong. And oh gosh, I was so emotional. I was crying.
And you're on your own.
I was on my own. I was trying to get in contact with my mom. My sister come down. My other sister came, and she lives all the way in the Russell Square. So she used to come all the way from Russell Square and my sisters were there for me, boy. And the worst part was, before they gave me a scan, I will never forget this. Everything was okay. Like the Doppler, they found her. Yeah. We didn't even know it was her then. But, they found the baby. We got to the scan bits. They just told me to sit down and we're going to get you on a scan. Yeah. I got up from the chair and it just came out of me, and I was like,
oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, she's gone. My baby's dead.
Woo! Wait, hold on. Oh.
Yeah.
No. Nancy, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay, but hear me. I was like so certain. I was like, she's gone. And then they try to look for her on the thing and they can't find anything. They can't see anything. So then they have to literally stick the thing up me.
To check.
And then you hear... She was so alive. And they were like, there's no water in there. How is she still there? It was emotional.
I'm sorry.
It was emotional. And then the next few days was an absolute just terrible. Yeah. And it was painful. Every single day, 3 times a day, a doctor would come in and tell me, so the baby's going to die. Your baby's going to die. Your baby is going to die tomorrow. Your baby's going to die tomorrow. The baby can only last up to 72 hours, so you need to have an abortion. You have to get rid of... This child will not survive. You must choose to save your own life, because if you get an infection, you could die. I said, you don't know the God I serve. So much negativity. I was like, but you know me, I was like, you don't know the God I serve. Yeah. You don't know my father. Yeah. I said, what he does is what I will follow. Yeah. I can't listen to you because you told me yesterday that she will die. Literally. And they can still find the baby's heartbeat. You told me yesterday that the baby will die. You said the baby wouldn't last 48 hours. Yeah. Then now you're saying 72 hours. And now the baby's lasted 72 hours. Mm-hmm. Now what? Yeah. Stop. And then I remember one time they come in, I was like, stop telling me she's gonna die. Yeah. Start telling me what we can do to help.
Exactly. What are you here for?
Give me a plan. It was just like, well, we don't see your child as viable until 24 weeks. They said my baby wasn't worth it. This child that I have been growing for 22 weeks of my life, that I had waited for 16 months. Literally. Isn't viable.
So 2 weeks more, she would have been...
Yeah. So hear me. Anyways, they now send me home, right? They send me home. No antibiotics. So I've been on antibiotics this whole time. They send me home. They was like, if we send you home with antibiotics, it's going to mask. This is why now I am 100% a better advocate for myself. I wasn't the advocate that my child needed me to be. But it's my first time. I had absolutely no clue. I had no clue. I could have said, I don't want to be discharged because I do not feel safe going home. I feel like you're putting me and my child in danger by doing so. And they did. But anyways, 22 weeks. So she, at 23 weeks and 3 days, So I then start to feel contractions, and I know they're contractions, but I'm just like, these aren't contractions.
Yeah.
Telling myself these aren't contractions.
Yeah.
And this is how God's plans are greater than your own plans. So 23 weeks now, 3 days, it's prayer night, and I'm feeling these contractions, and I was like, I need to go to prayer night.
Yeah.
I head over to prayer night, and this is the first time, and we always have prayer night. I've been going in my church since 2012, I believe. So this is the 2017. This is the first time ever on a Wednesday prayer night that we've had a guest speaker. Never have a guest speaker. It's always our pastor, and we all pray, and we're all prayer warriors. So he's talking to us now, screaming at me though. He's talking to us, and he's going, when we pray, I'm gonna cry. When we pray for what we want God to give us, what we think we need. But I need you to pray, and you need to say, God, what do you want for me?
Yeah.
And I was like, no. So hear me. I gave my life to Christ when I was about 14. So when I talk to God, he's my man then.
Yes.
We're boys, for sure.
Yeah.
God is
Why is this? Oh,
Listen,
okay, go on.
God is banter with me, yeah? I'm like, hey, yo, you're moving mad though, Lord, because like you told me you was going to do that.
Literally, and you're not.
Bro,
why are you doing this?
Come on. No. So I said, I know, you guys don't know God the way I know God, yeah? Because now you're telling me to do this whole thing, and I know the God that I serve, and my God is going to be like, yeah, but what if you're not meant to have this baby? I'm like, God, I don't like when you do these things there, yeah? Because now you're telling me to accept something that you know I don't want to accept.
That's uncomfortable for me.
You don't want to, I know you know I don't want to accept this, but now here you come, you're bringing a whole guest speaker to something that's never needed a guest speaker. It's today that you want to bring a guest speaker when I'm having a contract.
Literally. You knew.
And I didn't say the words. I didn't. I couldn't bring myself to be like, because I know how God works.
Yes.
Anyway, lo and behold, so this is the Wednesday. The Thursday comes, my contractions are contracting.
Yeah.
Contractions are contracting, and they were just like, if you do get an infection, we're going to have to get the baby out. We're going to have to induce you, all these things. And I didn't have an infection that whole Thursday, but in the evening I started to get an infection. Like you could see from the discharge that I was getting an infection, and they were just like, we're going to have to induce you tomorrow if the baby doesn't, you know. And it was at that point I started to cry, and then I just was listening to this song, I'm Alive in You. I think it's Jesus Culture, I believe. And I was just like, I'm alive in you. Like, Lord, I'm alive in you.
Yeah.
I'm alive in you. Like, no matter what happens, I'm alive in you.
Yeah.
And then I said, Lord, I pray for whatever it is that you want for me. And I said it. My heart dropped. Friday morning comes. I am in labour. I was 3 centimeters dilated, and I was just like, oh, we're ready to take you to the labour ward. So then here's me holding on to hope, like, maybe the Lord's going to do a miracle, all these things. Because like I said, it was negativity every single day. So they were just like, when the child is going to come out in pieces, it's not going to come out full, it's going to come out transparent, it's going to look like an alien and all these things. Like, it's not going to be a recognisable baby. So prepare yourself, because this is what's going to happen. I was like, you guys don't know the God I serve. You guys don't, I kept on saying that. You guys do not know the God I serve. So during my whole labour, so many people in my room. I had, like, literally people come down. My sister-in-law, my brother, my dad come down. My sister was down because my sister was in Amsterdam at the time. My best friend Ashley. So many people were there. I hadn't seen my dad in ages at that point. Hadn't seen my brother since my wedding, which was 4 years ago at that point.
Everyone's come together.
Everyone had come together for this moment. My brother would not leave my side. He was just like the lady was like, I need to, you know, check down there. Like, and he was like, I'll only move if she wants me to move. And I was just like, yeah, because it's my downstairs parts. Like, I want you to, like, let's not get weird. I love you. I get the moment, but
Just move aside.
yeah.
Let
It's
her
my
do
lady
her
part.
job. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So absolutely there for me riding.
Yeah.
I had a no cry rule in the delivery room. I had my till this for every single birth. I've had the same. Well, I've added on, but my labour praise and worship.
Okay.
I had a playlist, and I would just listen to my playlist. Doing my thing.
Yeah.
Praying, like through the whole thing. And then there was just like, I didn't want the gas in there. I stopped the gas in there. I was having the gas in for a while, so I don't want it anymore.
Yeah.
I just want to feel everything. I want to feel every single pain.
Yeah.
She was just like, but you're making your labour shorter. So then they give you that shot that makes you sleepy. There's this shot that can give you. I can't remember what it's called. I think it begins with a P. But she gave it. She was like, I'm gonna give you that. And then I got up and I was 10 centimeters dilated.
Wow.
Yeah. So there was just like the baby's breech, but because she was so small, it didn't matter that she was breech. So they could still take her out.
Yeah.
Because the doctor kept because the midwife was just like, we need to help her. The baby's breech, and the doctor was like, I don't care. Like, this baby isn't viable anyways. All these things. So, anyways, hear me. The baby comes out, and she's wailing her arms and gasping like, and Lamar runs there. I was like, Lamar, go.
Yeah.
And then it was like 2 minutes, but the doctors come. So if basically they could have just let her die, but doctors actually came to see if they could do anything.
Yeah.
Which they wouldn't have done unless she was 24 weeks. But at that point she was 23 weeks and 5 days.
Yeah.
So literally they checked and I was just like, her gasp isn't good enough. And then I just heard the words, the baby isn't viable. And then I was looking ahead of me the whole time. And that was the closest I have ever felt till this day with God. And I literally felt God's embrace. I promise you I did. And I felt like God hugged me and was just like,
it's gonna be
I'm
okay.
so sorry.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
And then you could hear a pin drop and I just said, Jesus, I love you. And everyone was looking at me like, huh? And then I said, Lamar, go and get your daughter. And they were still trying to like check over on her. I think they were just like fascinated, I think.
Yeah.
Because she looked like a baby.
Yeah.
And they were so fascinated. And I was like, Lamar, go and get your girl. Like, hold her. But Lamar, bless him. Lamar was just like, but Nancy, she's alive. Like, she's alive. And I said, I'm so sorry, baby, to tell you this, but they can't help her now, but you need to spend time with her. Like, that's your baby. Go and get your baby. And he was just like, Nancy, why won't they help her? And I was just like, we can't do this right now, Lamar. Like, we need to have her.
Yeah. We need to embrace this moment with her.
Lamar and then I found it as a girl, and I was just like, I made a girl. I was like, I can't believe I made a girl. I was like, Lamar, I made a girl. And then I was holding her, and she was just, so beautiful. Looked nothing like me. Bone to pick. Sorry, I had to say this. 5.5 months in my womb.
I'm actually finished, and you're a girl.
And you look like your father. Are you
every
mocking
time
me?
But I feel like your boys.
And then
your boys.
Yeah.
They look.
No.
I mean.
No, one of them is me, and I'm gonna take that, and that's for the rest of my life. One of them is me. The other one can be Lamar's if that's
you can't pick. You can't. He can be Lamar
if he wants to be.
No, but they are. You've got one each.
Yeah,
it's like me and Lloyd. We've got one each.
And it's fair.
I'm grabbing it.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah.
Because lately people will be like, "Oh, really?" Or something. I'm like, okay, that's
literally,
nice.
That's
you're
opinion.
allowed to have an opinion.
Yeah.
Like,
you don't see him in different lights when he wakes up.
Every single day, but he chooses.
Yeah.
And when he chooses me. So, okay, you don't see him choose.
Literally, you don't know him.
My son. No, she looked exactly like Lamar. She was so beautiful.
My God.
She did have my head and hair, but Lamar's also really got good hair, so it's like maybe
who's
hair.
Yeah, who's who?
Whatever. Okay. But I'm gonna take that. She's got my hair.
Yeah.
Okay. No, but she really was beautiful. Beautiful moment. Lamar's holding her.
Mm-hmm.
She takes her last breath in his arms. And I literally see their lives flash before my eyes. And everyone always asks me, like, what do you mean their lives? I was just like, I didn't see myself there, but I saw them. I saw him teaching her how to ride a bike.
Yeah.
I saw him taking her out on dates. Like, it was like a picture frame of their whole lives flashed before my life, and I mean my eyes. And she passed away. So we had baby girl. Okay, so this is the timeline. I was messed up mentally. 100%.
If you wasn't,
it would be weird. But I say that to say I was messed up, but I was so blessed at the same time. And I say that because there were times I still was able to laugh.
Of course.
There were times I was still able to experience joy and happiness because I knew who God was. Literally the next day, because you get to keep the baby with you the whole night before they go, even if they passed away. Lamar sang to her, gave her a poem, wrote a poem just for her. And I just, it was so beautiful. And I remember when I was doing my devotion that morning, I was just like, LOL, devil, just in case you think you've won me. Like, this isn't where you've won me. Like, this is where I know I can use my scripture. And where I can be like, the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. But it's God that has come to give me life. And not only life, but life in abundance. So, this isn't, oh, hey, she's coming to my side. It's oh, hey, I'm
and the strength I'm going to have.
No, don't play me. Don't play me. But still, grieving.
Of course.
Literally 2 weeks after. Okay, right. Listen, you're about to hear some graphic stuff right now. Okay, so 18 plus. So if you're around kids,
no kids should be listening to this anyway.
At all. But so literally 2 weeks after the baby's born, I'm like, Lamar, have sex with me because I want to have another kid. Yeah, hear me. No, because I still was 10 centimeters. So, like, you know, like Frankfurter sausage in a very big tunnel. That's what it was. That's exactly what it was because I was 2 weeks postpartum. So I was a completely mess. And then completely cried thereafter. Was just like,
of course.
This is a real good girl for me
because that's why they say.
Actually. Now I have to go to the toilet. Like, I want to stop bleeding.
But the thing is, you don't know until
you do it.
Yeah.
It wasn't great at all. Just wait 6 weeks, guys. Just really do wait.
Just listen to the doctors.
Please listen to
I mean, at least 4 weeks. At least.
It depends. It depends on how. If you're doing your Kegels, definitely do the 4 weeks. But if you're not doing the Kegels,
actually finished.
If you're not doing the Kegels,
I'm sorry. I said to Lloyd, don't even look at me.
No.
Don't even look at me. I mean, you're sexy, but don't even get away.
Stop. No,
get away. Look at my fanny.
No, I'm gonna listen. No.
Look at it in tatters.
Red Rain was born. It was like 3.5 months before I
looked in the mirror. I had to look at it because I had to see like what happened.
I wish I did that.
It looked like a crime scene.
I wish I did that. I've never looked at that.
I always look at it because I'm intrigued. I'm really intrigued because I'm like,
oh, I need to do that.
No, honestly, Nancy, you should see me with my little mirror. I'm like, is that?
Actually, I want to do that. I'm going to do that
because I know what she looks like. I know what she looked like before the kids.
I never saw her.
Oh, see, I was never
that interested. I was just like, it's there.
Yeah. But I think after I was just intrigued to think. Just in
case she was ugly. Yeah. I didn't want to have confidence.
I'm actually finished. But also just to see, like, you know when you tear and stuff? Yeah. Just to see, like, what it's actually looking like now. Yeah.
Is it different?
Different, but it is what it is. It does what it needs to do still. You know what I mean?
Lol, if as long as we're all getting it in, it's alright.
I hate this accent that you do.
I do.
When Nancy does this accent on stories, I'm actually finished. I'm like, this girl.
I can't help myself. I actually can't help myself.
It comes out.
It really does. It really just comes out in the moment. But anyways, so we do that. Yeah, just wait 6 weeks because it's not even worth it.
It's really not.
No, not even a little bit. Yeah. And it was enjoyable, and it gave me more trauma.
Yeah.
So I waited. I think it was like 8 weeks or something before, and then even then it was like, I was like trying. And I think I got to like 4 months postpartum after River, and I was like, no, I'm not ready to have a baby. I'm not mentally in the right space. I don't want to do that.
I need this time to just sit.
Yeah, so I started to work out, started going gym. Yeah. I got myself a little job. Because I was like, and as I said, I was never ever going to work for anyone ever again. But I was like, no, I can't be at home. Yeah. I can't be at home. Yeah. So I got myself a job at Specsavers. Okay. I had a horrible manager though.
Really?
But, yeah.
They always are.
Oh, terrible.
Terrible.
Absolutely terrible.
They always are.
I was embarrassed for her.
Yeah.
Because the
They
whole
just
time
do
I
the
was just
most.
like, psychologically, I know that you have trauma and issues.
Literally.
Like, I do what you do. I'm so okay over
Yeah,
here. But I'm sorry.
Leave me
You
alone.
feel like this is like how you have to behave to get some certain...
Literally.
A certain amount of
but
control.
Because they don't have control in their own lives.
Exactly.
So they
you
come to
feel
work
like
and they're like, hey, no.
Yeah.
Clean the floor.
Yeah.
Why?
And it's just like, ma'am,
I don't get paid enough.
Yeah, ma'am.
And you don't want to be here.
You're not even happy at home.
Exactly.
You're not. You can't be. I'm sorry, but you can't be happy at home. To behave like...
Misbehave.
This is actually your place of work.
Literally.
Like, can you keep yourself at home, please? I beg of you. Because, come on. Anyways, that was stress in itself. But I was getting on with it.
Yeah.
Just, keeping my head down or whatever.
Keeping yourself busy.
Literally.
Yeah.
Then I booked a flight to Angola with my bestie.
Yeah.
And so I said to Lamar, right, we're not gonna have sex because I wasn't gonna go on contraception.
Okay.
I just wasn't ready for my body to.
Yeah.
I just didn't want anyone to be going in there.
Yeah.
And coil was my choice of preference because it has no hormones.
Same.
So I was just like, I don't.
That's my baby girl.
Literally, I don't need anyone.
Of course.
All up in my hoo-ha right now.
Yeah.
That's where my baby girl was. And
Yeah.
I
I hear you.
So anyways, lo and behold, Valentine's comes and I'm on my period and I feel bad. I'm just like, because I'm not getting you a gift.
Yeah.
I'm giving you my coochie.
Yeah.
And then period comes off February 17th. I'm just like, give him a bone.
Yeah.
Literally. I'm joking. I'm not joking. It's true.
Why am I giggling like we don't have kids? Like I'm actually giggling. I'm like, that we're actually 12. Like when people talk about sex, I'm like, oh, like I don't have two humans that came out of me from doing the enjoyment.
I feel like particularly as a Christian woman, talk about sex.
Yeah,
because
it's important.
It really is. It
creates life.
God made sex fun for a reason.
I remember when I was younger, my mum was like, sex? My mum, shout out my mum every time. Like she was driving and she turned on the radio and she goes, right, let's talk about sex. And I thought, like I hear it, but like we were just hearing about what's happening in like, I don't know, Russia, and now you just want to talk about sex. But I respect it because she just made it normal. Because it is.
Oh, did she? Oh, that's what something I love.
Yeah.
My mum was a liar. No, an actual liar. Twice over. So
so my mum goes, hold on. So my mum goes,
because I don't even
sex.
Want to
No, you shouldn't. Because if your mum sees this, I'm not standing in front of you and being like, leave Nancy alone. I'm not. I'm actually not. I haven't got your back.
No, but my mum is a liar.
Yeah. They are. My mum goes, sex is very, very nice with the right person.
Aww.
And I thought, yeah. She was like, if you don't do it with the right person, it's not going to be nice. And I thought, I hear it, but you're lying.
Well, yes, you are lying.
You're lying because
I've had girlfriends.
So when I talk about sex, I'm just like, but I actually need to stop because I'm actually
No, but sex is important to talk about. But so anyway, so I do throw him the bone.
Yeah.
And hi, Rain. Yeah, one time. So let's go back to when for 16 months I was like, bam, 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 bam. Like, I'm going to keep my hands on the wall. And all this stuff. Yeah. My handstand so the sperm goes all the way down to the womb and the egg and they meet and they have fun.
Why
and
are you
they
like
create
this?
life. No, but seriously, that's what I was doing.
Because I've actually...
And the one time, and also pull-out game weak.
Very weak. But I mean, you've got nothing in you. You've got no contraception, sweetie.
No, but
so even if he pulled out,
look,
it's doing that.
No, and then the excuse was, oh, but we hadn't done it in a long time.
He was excited. He said, "Honey, I'm home."
No, but literally,
he said, "I'm actually home."
No, but literally, because your sperm actually met my egg.
They whack them. They kiss
and actually decided to like set up house.
They
lips. And everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I couldn't go to Angola.
Oh.
Lost that money. Yeah, because you can't travel. Before the first... Yeah, so I lost that money. I was very upset. I'm not even going to pretend.
I'm actually done with you.
Pretend.
Yeah, because you're thinking, hello. I was going to go with my bestie.
I was actually really upset. I was shocked though. I was really happy.
Yeah.
Really, really happy. I was like, oh my days. So that happened 6 months later.
Okay.
Yeah. Terrible pregnancy, but love the kid. Honestly. Do you know what I hate about that pregnancy? It was just stupid appointments. Of them going, oh, the sickness will stop. I threw up for 28 weeks straight. Stop telling me to can't ask me for ginger.
Wait, hold on. What I'm about to do, I hate when people do this. I mean, I didn't have any.
Oh, yeah.
Just a little bit of nausea.
Nice.
Yeah, a bit of nausea.
So nice.
4 p.m. nausea, orange, sorted. I'm so sorry.
I was so done with everyone and their freaking ginger.
And when you go out,
get some ginger, have some raw ginger. Yeah, because that's gonna help my gag reflex. Just chopping on a bit of ginger, that's gonna help, innit? That's gonna help me stop throwing up twice a day.
Do you know how much money I spent on ginger sweets? Those stupid gingins. They did nothing.
Not even any.
Nothing.
And do you know what's annoying? Yeah, can we just talk about how you did it? You know, I'm talking to you people who told me about this. Yeah, you did it. It didn't work for you.
You're lying.
No, why are you actually telling me to do something that didn't work for you?
Because they read it on NHS app.
It couldn't have possibly worked for you because it didn't work for me.
But they didn't have nausea like that. Also, I don't feel like they had nausea like that. Because if you've got
what I'm saying.
If you've got like a little, I don't feel well.
That's not what I was throwing. Me and the toilet bowl were on a face name basis.
I'm actually finished. I'm so sorry.
He knew the inside of my tonsils.
He said, hello, Nancy. He said, hello, Nancy.
Yeah.
She's back.
Like, oh, it's been a minute. I thought you'd be back a bit earlier because you had that lunch, didn't you?
I hate that. Pregnancy is
a joke. Do you know what's worse as well?
But
when you're hungry, you know when you're hungry and your eyes are bigger than your belly?
Yeah.
And you want to eat everything.
Yeah.
You have a bite. Oh.
Yeah. I hate it.
I'm full. No, but I actually want to finish
and
this.
I felt sick. Like, I would eat and be like, look, don't want it. I don't want it.
So annoying.
But how was your pregnancy with Roman? Rain is older.
Yeah.
Rain, I always get them mixed up.
Yeah, Rain's older. So Roro's young. 18 weeks. No, 24 weeks sickness, not 28 weeks. Mm-hmm. But guess what happened on the 28th week?
What?
SPD. So I'm now carrying you with a broken pelvis. Yeah. So I don't have to throw up anymore. But yeah, I've got a broken pelvis and I've got to carry you.
Oh my days.
I'd go out for a day and the next 3 days I'm out in bed. Rain, bless his heart, had to learn how to crawl and get things.
Bless him.
Because what am I doing?
What are you supposed to do?
I was crawling from the bedroom.
Because you have to tell them the gap. What's the gap between your two sons?
Literally 6 months after 6 months after Rain was born again, mm-hmm. I was pregnant. So 6 months after River Marie.
So she had a 6-month-old.
Yeah.
And you was pregnant again.
Yeah.
And there was 6 months between
River and Rain.
Oh my days! Look at that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is crazy.
It's annoying as well.
You had a 6-month-old and you was pregnant again.
I did cry. Love Roro. But I cried.
Of course you love Roro, but come on, it's hard.
I cried. Because you know what as well?
Because he's 6 months, which means he can't eat on his own.
I was getting ready to lose the baby weight.
My God.
I was just getting ready to like feel myself again.
Yes.
I was just...
You were still breastfeeding?
Yeah. Still breastfeeding. Oh my God. I was like... It was an emotional roller coaster. But that's when I had to just... Because, you know, Lamar, big grin on his face, you know? Like, what are you proud of?
Yeah, excuse me.
Yeah, look at me. My penis. It was baby.
It's a proud moment for them. Give it to them. Because when people say congratulations to you, I remember when people say congratulations to me, they would be like, what about me? I'm the one who did that.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm like, yeah, but you didn't really carry it.
No, you barely did.
All the sickness, nothing.
No,
didn't even push him out. What did you do?
Yeah.
You inserted him. You put the coin into the vending machine and then left. I mean, obviously you stayed. But no. I mean, the vending machine was doing its thing. And then you took out the Walker's packet of crisps.
No, it's you put it in the vending machine.
Yeah.
Made someone else key in the code.
Yeah.
Collect it.
Yeah.
And then go, oh, can I have that packet?
Yeah.
I put the money in the vending. Did I not do all that?
Literally. And am I still not doing... Well, I mean, yeah. Men are lovely.
Oh, they are. At times.
We love them.
Yeah, I do. To be fair, I'm actually obsessed with my husband.
Yeah. I'm obsessed with Floyd.
I'm actually annoyed. Cause
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, because I am that girl where I'm just like, oh, I love you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's annoying.
I hate that. Because you annoy me.
Yeah.
And I can't even because I love you.
And you know what? I'm so, and it feels, it's a vulnerability thing as well.
Yeah.
And it's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
You could, ugh.
Yeah. And you know what I think is crazy is that, like, with Lloyd knows me. That's what it is. When they know you, like, I'll shut down and Lloyd will be like, Rhea, this is what you do. I'm like, are you my therapist? Look at my toe, Nancy. Are you my therapist? This is what you do. You shut down and you don't speak to me. And I'm like, so now you know me. Now you think you know me. But you do.
I'm actually the therapist in our situation. But still, Lamar does know me.
Yeah.
And he will just make me laugh.
Yeah, that's
Lloyd.
Lloyd.
I hate that. Yeah. Like, I want to be annoyed.
Yeah, same.
And he'll be
that's
like,
Lloyd.
Nancy.
Yeah. And we'll both just start laughing. And then we're just like, what are we like? What are we like?
It's so annoying. It's literally...
We love them, but...
No, it really
Nancy,
is.
we've got some questions.
Oh, we do. Let's do the questions.
We actually need to do the questions. Because what's going to happen is, I'm going to say, that's it. And then I'm like, Sugar Plum Fairy.
No, please.
We've got some questions. I've got loads of questions, actually.
And we're going to answer all of them because we all relate to
Wow. Them. Okay, so the first one was, were your boys planned? This is for both of us, obviously.
But guys, as you have heard, absolutely positively not.
Lloyd, do it to her face.
I don't know how to... Like, not even a little...
Oh, my head.
Like, not even a little bit. Like, it was literally...
Don't actually kill me.
Daisy.
Ooh, and again.
Yeah, and do you know what? Yeah, the second time... With Roman, I felt it.
Yeah.
Because... I know the conception of each date for each my child. I felt when that sperm hit that I said this is it.
Yeah, I know. The second
I knew I 100% knew I was getting pregnant.
Yeah. With my second son, I know exactly when he was conceived.
Yeah.
And after I said, "Welp."
This is it. Do you know I'm not a big drinker.
Okay.
Hadn't drank in 4 years. First drink I decided to have on a night out with Bae.
Yeah.
Is a double JD and Coke.
Double.
Yeah, but who am
Not even a cheeky cocktail.
No, but why not a cocktail? Why not a little daiquiri? No.
I love a daiquiri.
After like...
Yeah.
I'm like...
That's me. We went out the other day, I had a porn star martini. I said, what? I could have done that on the way home. Only one I had.
One.
And it was tiny.
I didn't even finish it.
Of course. And then that's when you're like...
So,
you're looking different with these eyes.
That night... That wasn't...
Yeah.
We've got pictures and everything from that night.
I'm actually finished.
Yeah.
So my first was... He was planned. Like I said, we want to try.
Yeah.
But we didn't plan to have him that quick. I think it was like 4 months.
Really?
And and then the second one, I mean, I knew I wanted another. Did I?
Did you?
I said, because I didn't have the coil.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have the coil. I took it out.
So technically...
So I secretly knew what I was doing, but didn't expect it again to happen so quickly. Yeah, because you say to yourself, I'm ready. Yeah. Or you say like, well, let's get ready for the challenge. But really, the challenge is really challenging.
It's more than challenging. It's a joke.
So yeah, they were planned in hindsight, but not that quick. So yeah. And now we're here. Boys are different, Nancy, aren't they?
They are.
But you love it.
I love
having boys.
Yeah.
I
do too, because they're very low maintenance.
They are. Couple of cars,
very low maintenance. Yeah. But they make a ruckus.
They do. And they break everything. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I go into my firstborn's bedroom and yeah.
What's the point?
And he's ripped up the book.
No, but can we talk about that?
He's ripped all the pages out.
I need to have a conversation about trees and how books don't grow on trees.
Yes.
Even though they do, but they don't. I don't get why my youngest son has an obsession with ripping.
What is that?
My oldest boy is obsessed with books as well. So I also kind of feel like
so is mine.
A thumb.
Okay.
At the older one. I honestly do. It's
gotta be. So you like it, yeah?
Yeah. You can read, can ya? Like, literally. I don't get it. I don't. It's like, you've got eyes to read, eh? Because I see you and Mum having that back and forth. Yeah? Because my youngest son, and we'll be reading something. Because Ray just makes up the stories with the pictures he sees, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Roman will be like, yeah, that's a bear. Yeah, that's a bear. I know that one easy. Bear. Been there, done that, saw that bear, and it's just like, yeah.
Don't kill me,
Yeah,
please.
it's a bear. You're
I
right.
can't wait till mine are a bit older so they can be like.
It's so. Do you know what? Yeah, this stage is cute. So Roro slept at my mum's last night, so I could just come here, no stress.
Yeah.
And Lamar goes to Rain, did you miss Roro? He was just like, yeah, I miss Roro. Roro always gives me a hug in the morning.
Oh.
I was like, that's super sweet, because Roman does.
Yeah.
Roman truly wakes up in the most amazing mood.
Yeah.
And
is that the second thing?
Yeah.
I feel like that's the second born.
Yeah.
Because mine is like that. He wakes up happy.
So happy.
Why are you so happy?
Good morning. Good morning. And it infects Rain.
Yeah.
Then Rain's like, good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Oh, that's nice.
And they hug each other every single morning. Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
But
It
at the
is
moment, my
nice.
second can crawl and climb and...
Yeah, I don't miss
and
that. I don't miss that.
and Levi... Oh, I just said his name. He hates it. He's like, get away from my table. Now, they fight. They're already fighting.
Oh, yeah.
He pushes him.
Oh, they fight all the time. Mine fight all the time. That's not going to stop.
I know it's not going to stop, but I just... I don't want to keep having to... Hey!
No,
It's just beginning for me, isn't it?
And you know what? What's coming up for you is, Mummy.
I already get that.
Mummy,
I already get that.
Mummy, this one did that.
I already get that.
Rain is constant.
Yeah.
It's Rain, because Rain knows how big he is, and Rain knows that if he wanted to, he could cause damage to Roman.
Yeah.
But Roman is lovely.
Yes.
Very lovely.
He's hard work. It's got to be the second born, because my second's like that as well. Love you.
Roman will 100. He's a bit spiteful sometimes.
Yeah.
He is, and he just goes through his brother.
Yeah.
So Ray will be like, Mommy, Roro hit me. Roro kicks me.
Yeah.
Roro tried to scratch my face.
That's what's gonna be.
Roro,
Yeah. Yeah.
And Roman's like,
What do you want me to do?
yeah.
I ain't gonna say anything.
Roman never snitches though. It's so funny. Roman
chills.
genuinely. It's only recently Roman's been getting on the bandwagon because he knows that when Rain comes to me, he gets told off. He was like, right, I'm not having to do this.
Yeah.
Because you do your damage as well there, bro.
Literally.
So he comes in sometimes and he will go, Mummy, Rain, hit Roro, ouch. I was like, well, he didn't do it just then.
Yeah.
So there's no need for the ouch. But yeah, I get where we're going here. You're hurt.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, bless him.
Yeah, so he's still finding his words. And probably why he can't snitch at the minute, because he doesn't know to be like,
Bless him.
Yeah, so my brother's spiteful too.
Literally, he can't find the words yet.
Yeah, that's what
And Rain likes that. He's like, you can't even express how you feel. Yeah. Bless him.
Oh.
Right, next question. Did you find that working out through pregnancy helped your post-baby body recovery?
Well, sorry, I didn't work out. I walked.
Yeah.
Okay, so hear me. I was...
You had your kids really close together.
Yeah, but I was heavy. I was fat. Sorry. I don't like to pretend. I say that word.
Why are you saying sorry? You actually closed your eyes.
No, because
you said sorry.
Like, don't cover me and be like, oh,
No, but
don't call yourself fat. And also,
it's
can I just say
yourself.
something?
But
Yeah,
no, but
I know,
I'm not being funny. But if you
No, but can I talk about something? I just really talk about.
yeah,
Don't call me beautiful because I call myself fat. Because that's
out of
I'm
order.
not calling myself
You can be ugly. Yeah,
Hold on.
you can be beautiful and fat. Yeah.
No, I hate when people do that.
Yeah.
When someone calls themselves
Don't
fat.
do
Oh,
that.
you're beautiful. Who said that?
I never said
no,
that.
I never actually
So
said
now you're
that.
calling me ugly. You're trying to call me ugly. You think I'm ugly?
Stop doing that.
Jeez, I come and break the whole table.
We need to stop.
We need to stop doing that. Yeah, you
because
can be fat and beautiful.
Fat. It doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and fat is not a negative word to me.
If you are majority fat,
Yes,
you're
fat,
fat,
and it's all right.
It's okay.
Yeah, and you don't have to say, but I've got a lovely heart.
Oh,
there's nothing negative.
I'm
Yeah.
actually fat.
Yeah.
So I was fat and I was pregnant.
Yeah.
And because of that knowledge, I was very conscious about what I ate as
Okay.
opposed to exercise.
Okay.
Because my babies are chunkers, okay? I'm not going gym and
Yeah.
working out with the chunks that are in my baby. And also, psychologically, I didn't want to preempt preterm labour.
I hear you.
Because it's obviously happened before,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to
Yeah.
do anything
Yeah. I
too
hear
tough.
you.
Like, I'm
I
not
hear
going overboard. But with food, I can restrict and
Yeah.
I can be like, Actually, literally
I
with
don't need
Rain,
that.
I used to crave pizza all the time.
Okay.
So with that craving, I would make myself a ham and cheese with chorizo.
Yeah, yeah.
There's your pizza.
Yeah, yeah.
Go to
I
bed
hear you.
now.
I hear you.
Okay?
I hear
Have
you.
your ham and cheese.
Yeah.
I mean, have your chorizo and ham.
Yeah.
I mean, why am I keeping saying ham? Have your chorizo and cheese
Yeah.
sandwich. There's your pizza.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
Yeah.
And that's what I would do. I would just mind trick myself.
Yeah, because you have to.
Because you have to be as healthy as possible.
You do.
You are. Because one thing is, like, how I saw my pregnancy was, I am just an incubator.
Yes.
For this person.
Yes.
Who has no choice in the matter.
Yes.
They didn't choose to be here.
100.
I chose for them to come here.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
now it's my responsibility to house them to the best of my ability.
Yeah.
If someone comes to my home, I don't just be doing anyhow.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
yeah.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
I offer you something to drink.
Yeah.
I get you to sit down. I host.
It's the same.
The same that you should host.
100.
So no, I didn't exercise. I did walk.
Yeah.
When I can, but I mainly looked at my diet.
Yeah.
And it did help. It did help because by the time I gave birth, so with Rain, I was 149 kilograms before when I found out I was pregnant, and the day, like 2 days before I gave birth, they weighed me. I was 151, so I literally only gained 2 kilograms.
Okay.
That's good. Which isn't possible because he was £10.5. So
Yeah.
I lost weight during that pregnancy.
Yeah.
I mean,
after you gave birth,
I was 2 stone down after I gave birth, literally.
Okay.
Same with Roro, but by the time, because I was postpartum, by the time I got pregnant with Roro, I was 159 kilograms, and then before I gave birth, I was 161 again. Just 2 kilograms.
Yeah.
But I was quite heavy still, quite overweight.
Yeah.
But that's like I say, you have to really watch. I just watched what I ate.
Yeah. And if you want it, really want it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if you really fancy pizza, have the pizza.
No, literally.
But in
don't
moderation.
Kill yourself.
Yeah.
Don't kill yourself, but also don't pig out. Like, like I said, host.
Yes.
To the best of your ability.
100.
Because there's going to be times when my front room's messy and I'm cleaning it whilst you're here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I hear you.
So this is the compromise that you make.
With me, my first pregnancy, I was very like, I'm going to be healthy. I'm going to be... And just because I know that I gain weight without doing anything, Nancy.
Yeah.
I wake up, I'm already heavy than I was last night. So I was very anxious about that. I was just like, oh my God, like, and I've always had, I feel like, weight issues.
Yeah.
So I was always just like, no, I need to really be on top of it. So I tried to eat healthy. There was times where I was just like, I don't want to eat veg. I don't want to eat anything. And I just have that. So I did work out my whole pregnancy.
Oh, that's amazing.
But just because... I was working out before, so it was just a bit like nothing crazy, just like a light.
Give yourself
treadmill.
Grace then as well. Like I said, I was throwing up for the first 28 weeks. Like I wasn't working out at all. Those first.
Yeah.
So
but my second, didn't really. I think I worked out.
You were working out because you had a toddler, so.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's so true.
Okay.
You actually don't, because that's what I give myself grace now.
Anyone that says they
when I don't work out now, I'm like, I've got 2 kids. I'm constantly moving, constantly cleaning. I close my rings on my Apple Watch midday.
Yeah.
Like 600 calories I've already burnt just from running after these kids. So now I'm just like, I'm not doing all of that. Like, obviously for my mental health, I need to go back to the gym, But the days that I don't, I'm still moving my ass. And if I don't move my ass, I'm allowed to.
Yeah.
Because it's enough.
Yeah.
Just surviving.
Literally.
Anyway, so I did, and did it help postpartum? Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
It did. I lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
But then if you're breastfeeding, you're gonna get a lot of weight.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose a lot of weight, but you're gonna get a lot of weight.
Thank you. People don't talk about that.
Yeah, but you do. No, but you.
And your body holds.
Because you gotta eat.
Yes.
In order to supply.
Yes. And your body holds on to hormones. After I stopped breastfeeding, I lost weight. You know that? Like, I didn't lose weight when I was breastfeeding. Yeah. Because my body was holding on to hormones. And it's just like when I was on the pill. When I was on the pill, I mean, they say you gain weight. Yeah. But my body had so much hormones, it was just holding on to it. Once I dropped the pill, I lost weight.
Yeah.
So it's knowing.
Contraception is a big thing.
We need to talk about that because
I had so many issues.
Really?
So many issues.
With the coil?
No. This is why I went to the non-hormonal coil.
Okay.
Because
I gained so much weight with the pill.
I gained so much weight. I gained a bit of weight with the pill. I gained 3 stone in a month and a half with the implant because my metabolism just went. My metabolism literally died because I was doing everything the same.
Yes.
I was walking the same amount. I was eating the same amount. My routine hadn't changed a bit. And then when that stopped, I was hit with depression, and something that I had happened to me a year before had finally caught up with me, and I became completely depressed. And just was like, and because of all those hormones, it was like,
and you don't know that. You don't know these things, and they don't tell you either.
You're not properly informed
at all. You just think this is what I need to do. Someone said body dysmorphia and rebuilding confidence. I don't know. Was that a knock? Oh, I don't know if that's a question or a topic. But body dysmorphia, I feel like we need to come back and talk about weight.
Yeah, let's talk. Let's leave that.
Like, I feel like that is a whole topic in itself.
Because FYI, I've had vertical sleeve gastrectomy. That's what it's called. Oh, like a movie fancy. So we'll talk about weight and we'll talk about body dysmorphia because I love to talk about that.
Yes, so do
and I love to be open about it because I don't understand why people aren't.
Yes,
because there's people, by the way, that have had my surgery and don't talk about it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, why not?
We have to speak about it.
You need to talk about it. And do you know why? Because a lot of people go into that surgery not understanding. You need to be mentally prepared. Anyone who's trying to lose weight, one thing, okay, so I will touch on it a bit. Yeah. One thing I'll say about body dysmorphia is this, right? You need to mentally understand why your weight is yo-yoing.
Yes.
Go to the source.
Yes.
Go to the beginning. Strip back.
Yeah.
Find out why, because if you don't, you're going to gain the weight back again. If you do not address the issue, you will always have the problem. It doesn't matter how many times you mask it. It doesn't matter how many fads. It doesn't matter how many gym sessions. You will never get rid of the problem. So deal with why before you trying to do anything else.
100. Because I know why when I gain weight and when I fall into like being depressed, I know that I use food as a clutch. 100. Like sometimes I have awful days with the kids. I'm like, I want to eat whatever. I want to eat whatever I want, and then I eat it, and I'm like,
I do not feel good about.
Was that worth it?
Yeah, it's never. It's for me. It's
never worth it. It's never ever worth it because it doesn't bring like the fact that I'm trying to find joy in food.
You will not find it. It's temporary. Honestly. You will not find it.
Honestly, Nancy. We will get into it.
Well, yeah, so let's...
We're going to come back. We're going to... And I'm going to ask people to send questions as well. And we're going to really delve into it. Literally. Because we are actually on a tight schedule. But it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't what I said. Right. So next question was, did you get the baby blues after either of your births? Yes.
Both times.
Yes.
Same time.
Yes.
5 days postpartum.
Really? 5 days?
And I have a panic attack.
Really?
Yeah. And I become hyper emotional. And I feel like I'm doing everything wrong and I'm the worst mother in the whole entire world.
Yes. Was mine 5 days? The thing is, when I had my first...
it's just the 1 day, but it's the worst day of my life.
Yeah. But you know they tell you that that's when your milk comes in.
It was before my milk came in. It was after my milk came in both times.
So third day they say is when your milk comes in. Yeah. And but when your milk is really, that's when
that's probably what it is.
Yeah, it is it.
It's like a frigging gosh.
It's like you've got a cold as
my
well. Like
heart. I literally had to go to A&E because my heart was beating. So I was having a panic attack, and I couldn't breathe. And I was like. Oh my God. It was a lot. A lot. And I remember with Roro, I was still in the hospital as well because he had jaundice.
Okay.
Day 5, I was still in the hospital and they didn't believe me that I was feeding him enough. They didn't think that my milk was enough. It was so and they were just like, just give him, and they kept going, give him a bottle so we can get the bed free. That's what they kept going. I said, I don't care about your bed. I want to give him my breast milk. You're telling me to give him a bottle so then he can have nipple confusion, and then I go home with a child that has nipple confusion. What do you do? Nothing. But
aren't you supposed to? Because you can't win. Because I feel like you get those midwives that are like, no, breast is best, no, everything. Like you must have breast is best. And then you've got the other ones that are like, come on, just give him some formula. But it's like, he's my child.
Let me do whatever the heck I want.
Yeah.
So, and I say all that to say, I've never been breastfed, so I'm alright.
Literally.
I didn't know. Okay, guys. Like, because
Yeah.
I love breastfeeding,
Yeah.
and I'm like a big advocate. I'll tell my
Yeah.
friends, if you can breastfeed,
Yes.
it's great.
Yes, it is.
But
the connection that you have with your child
didn't
is
die
lovely. Yeah.
with formula.
Literally.
Okay?
It's actually okay.
And I was born in 92.
Yeah.
So.
But I think what I don't like is when they say like when they put on the packet, when they say it's a breastfeeding alternative. No, but it actually isn't, because
it's
what's
not
coming from me is
like,
natural.
You can't compete, babes.
That's a powder.
Yeah,
and I don't know what's in it.
Yeah, no one knows. No. Anyways.
Do you get what I mean? Don't call it that. It's formula.
Yeah.
And it's formula. And this
just-
is breast milk.
exactly.
And it's okay.
And
you don't
it
have
is
to
okay.
try and act like...
We don't need to compare.
The two are not the same, and that's okay.
They're not compatible.
The child's fed, isn't it? Crikey.
Literally. Fed is best, as they say.
Literally.
Fed
So,
is best.
Do you know what's crazy, Nancy? What? I feel like I got baby blues. But I really got baby blues when my firstborn was 10 months.
Really?
Yeah. And I don't know if that was depression. It might have been depression.
But it could also be baby blues.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, again, we're going to get back to this. We'll probably be back talking about this situation.
Of course.
But I was sexually assaulted at 18, right?
I'm sorry.
Took a whole year for it to catch up with me. And it was after the contraception. So the hormones... It was because I had just been working and just putting it away, putting it away.
Yes.
But the hormones made me face myself.
Yes.
And I was like,
because when you're sitting with yourself and there's no, like, the kids have gone to bed or whatever the case is, the child's with your mum, whatever, and you're sat on your own.
That's when it comes, and that's just how depression works. But it is.
Yes.
You can still have it.
We will come back to talk about depression. We've got topics.
We've got so many
topics for days.
Like,
literally. So it hit me at 10 months, and I was just like, what the hell is this? Because 10 months I'm supposed to be feeling like myself again, like they say.
Yeah.
But what is that?
No.
Everybody's different.
And everyone is different. And don't listen, because every time I went to my appointment and I was throwing up, they kept going, oh, we'll be over in 3 months.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be over in 14 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be over in 16
Yeah.
weeks. It's like 28 weeks later, babes. If you tell me again that in 2 weeks'
How
time...
do you know when it will be over?
You don't know when it will be over.
But don't tell me that.
Exactly, because you're getting
Tell
my
me
hopes
how
up.
to deal with it
Because then
now.
I'm getting angry and I'm getting frustrated in the pregnancy.
And then you're thinking, is there something wrong with me? Because the doctor told me it will be finished.
Exactly. So don't be listening to this is the time when it will all end.
Yeah.
No, it won't.
Yes.
Because even till this day, like, I've had issues. Well, we're going to get to that.
Yeah. Next question is, what do you do for self-care when things get overwhelming?
Bruv, get in the car. Get in the frigging car.
And drive to Butlins. No, I'm joking.
Just go to the frigging petrol station.
Yep.
My BP's
Sometimes
and
I
M&S.
just sit in my car and eat sweets.
Do you know what I'm saying? Go to the BP M&S.
Yes.
That's what I've got. My
Yeah.
closest one's the BP M&S.
Yeah.
And they've always got goodies in there.
Yeah.
Get yourself a nice little snack.
Yeah.
Right? If you're in my situation,
Yeah.
that's probably a bag of spinach. Yeah. Whatever you gotta do.
I like spinach.
I love spinach.
Spinach is so good
and it
for
has
you.
iron. No, I'm sorry, but
anemia, bye-bye.
No,
I used to
but
have anemia.
No, but hello, I'm always low iron. I've never had anemia, but I'm always
I had anemia and spinach.
Every time they do my blood, they're like, "How are you alive?"
I
Like,
know,
I'm just
shut
like,
up.
I'm trying.
Literally.
Doing my best. But yeah, literally, do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Get in that freaking car. Because I'm talking to everyone.
But what if you don't
Because
have a car?
Some people,
Nancy,
it's true.
what
Do you know
if
what
you
I was
don't
gonna
have a
say?
car?
Yeah. If you don't have a car,
Okay.
I didn't have a car, and what I used to do, there's like, it depends on the area you live in.
Okay.
I live in Essex, there's not much going on.
Yeah.
You know? So there's a little bench right opposite the chip shop.
Yeah.
And I'll just sit there,
Mm-hmm.
and I used to get a mini egg.
Yeah.
The egg, cream egg.
Yeah.
I used to get a cream egg.
Yeah.
And it was in December.
Yeah.
Right? Rain was like a month old. I remember he's born in November.
Yeah.
It was December.
Yeah.
I don't know why they had cream egg. They're probably off. I don't care, guys. I don't care. Because it's for Easter. Why are you here in December? I'm confused. Cadbury, speak to us.
Oh my God.
But I'm sitting there and I would just take that bite of that cream egg.
Yeah. Because I'm on my own. Peace.
Yeah. Just do whatever you
Need
can.
to do, yeah.
Go to
so
the
do you
bus
go and do your
stop.
nails?
Right. So all of that stuff, again, that's time. Like,
Yes.
I'm talking about instant relief.
Okay.
Instant relief, go downstairs.
What's my instant relief?
go downstairs, get in the car, whatever. But for
Yeah.
care,
Yeah.
getting my nails done,
Yeah.
getting my lashes
Yeah.
done.
Yes.
And my lash lady is my like good friend.
Yeah.
No, my first friend. We've been friends since we were 3 years old, and we're friends till this day.
Yeah.
And we've never had an argument like
Cody's.
sisters.
Yeah.
So when I go get my lashes, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
She don't talk. She puts on the music
Yeah.
playlist.
Just relax.
I'll go to bed.
Lovely.
I'll go for a nap.
Lovely.
And
That's
I'll
what you
wake
have to
up
do.
with new lashes.
But if I have an overwhelming day, yeah, I'll sometimes I literally just lie on the bed and watch TikTok.
Yeah.
I watch, just lie for a second.
Anyone that tells you scrolling through social media isn't self-care,
Yeah.
don't listen to them.
It is.
Don't listen to them.
Because you're not following the right people on TikTok then.
Exactly.
That's what it means.
And also, make sure you are following the right people. To be fair, there's everything comes to it. There's a yin and yang for everything.
Yeah.
But just banter, laugh, giggle, be like,
Cool.
No, seriously.
If you've got support, I feel like if you've got people who also have kids, call that person, message that person. Yeah. How was your day? This is hell on earth.
Yes.
I'm not enjoying myself.
Yes.
The list goes on. If you don't have that, then
you're gonna lose it.
Yeah. Sit and watch something on YouTube.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. Or just chill. Anything.
Or do nothing.
Yes.
Do absolutely
nothing. That is also okay.
But that's hard for me to do in my house if my kids are awake. That's why I leave.
But what about when the kids have gone to bed? What when the kids have gone to bed?
And that's why I'm very strict with bedtime.
Yeah.
Once they're in bed, I'm like, please, I'm in my bed.
Literally,
I'm not gonna lie. And I'm watching. At the minute, I'm watching Chicago PD because I thought it was over. Guys, don't you hate that when you think a show is over
and then it's actually you've actually done the whole series? 10
seasons now that you've been doing it. You didn't even send me a text.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I love that though because then it's like catch up. I love it.
No, but I've been binging.
Yeah.
No, literally. And I love accents. So no.
She's been doing training.
Yeah.
She's been watching it and doing training.
Yeah. I can't help myself.
We're so lucky. We're so lucky to have you. Someone wrote boundaries. My mother-in-law constantly says drop him off for one weekend. I don't want to, and I never feel comfortable saying no, as I don't want to hurt feelings or disrespect. Firstly, can I just say something?
I want to tell you off as well, Mum.
Yeah, that's the first thing I was going to say, is that your child's not old enough yet. That child must be a newborn. Do you know why I say that? Because I feel like you're in the bubble of like, no, my baby. Nobody must want my baby. Nobody. You see now, anyone messages me to come and take these kids.
My kids!
Take these kids from me right now. They're not, because it's fine. Like, that's fine. I feel like I was in that bubble where I was like, my baby, like, no, And then you hit like 6 months, they start to crawl. You're like, get this child out of here.
Listen, so this is so funny. At the beginning where you're just like, oh, with Rain.
Yeah.
I'm not giving him meat. You don't need it for a year. That's what they've said.
Nancy, that was me.
No.
And like I'm buying all the baby food that doesn't have meat. No, we're not having no processed meat.
Because they don't need it.
They don't need it. It's not good for them.
And my mum's like, yeah, you was chewing on a leg bone at the
literally.
age of 4 months.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. How dare you?
Yeah.
I am listening, by the way. Sorry, go on.
No, I'm like, you need meat.
Yeah.
My child don't need no meat. I was very much, honestly, my sisters and my mum calling me hippie mum. Like, it's like, the tree.
Literally, like, you think that you're better than everyone.
Yeah, 100%. Of course you do. Of course you think you know everything.
Yes, of course.
Because you are like, excuse me, I'm superhuman. I brought life into the world, so absolutely, I do know everything.
Yeah, and it's my child.
It's like, oh no, he's not hungry. He's actually just tired.
Yeah. I hear you.
So, and because more times than none, you are right. You know a lot of things. You're right.
Yeah.
So you have that. Mm-hmm. But mum as well, if your child isn't a newborn, babe, burst the bubble, because you need time.
You do.
And your child needs to get used to you not being around.
Yes, and needs to know other people. You want
that for your child. Because for me, my friends, my best friend Ashley used to have Rain. Mm-hmm. My Tito Doris used to have Rain over have her sleepovers. Because my mum wasn't here in the country at the time. My sister would offer to have him. And the thing is, I'm not gonna lie, there is a thing that I do have. I don't like to ask. I don't.
Same.
That's just the truth.
Same.
I don't want you thinking I'm trying to get rid of my
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
But now my mum's here. I do this thing because I know my mum really loves to be with the kids.
Yeah.
I don't ask her at all.
Yeah.
She will be like,
She'll
can
offer.
I have the kids?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, yeah. She's like, can I have them for an extra couple of days?
Yeah.
Oh, I have to think about it. All right, go on.
Lamar!
No. Every time.
Lamar! What are we doing?
People always like, how you and Lamar get to spend so much time?
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
No, it's because I'm only ever posting when someone has my kids.
Literally.
And me and Lamar are in the car going,
Yes.
where to? Like,
Get a loser. Like, yeah,
literally.
I hear you.
We're literally like, get in.
Yeah.
Like, let's go.
But that's so important.
Yeah, 100%.
And do you know what? I get it. When you say like family members, and some family members don't understand your routine, they might not understand all of that. And I hear it.
Exactly.
But the kids are gonna be all right.
They really are. But obviously you have to make sure that
Of course.
you have to trust
Of course.
them.
Not any stranger in the street, but I think
But even with that,
after a while, yeah,
get used to people.
you'll be fine.
I'm
Actually finished. I think after a while, when that person starts to have your child more and more, and they start to see why they need that routine, and they're like, God, he didn't sleep. That's because you had him eating Cadbury cream egg.
Yeah.
When I told you that it was bedtime. You know, there's wind down time before the bedtime. That's such a serious thing.
Let's not talk about wind down time.
Yeah, it's a serious thing. No TV. Sit and read a book or something.
Stimulate.
Yeah.
No, okay.
And the thing
so
is, if you're
let's
not
stop
gonna
stimulating your mind now.
Yeah. So that we can really get you to bed. All right. But I do understand that, like, Lloyd, you can come.
I was checking the sound. Sorry.
It's okay. Did you not need to leave?
Huh?
You all right? Time? Okay, thank you. The thing is that I understand it.
Yeah.
I do get it. That it's like mother-in-laws, aunties,
Yes.
they all have different ways. And I do get it. But I think you will get to the point where you don't even care about the ways.
100%. Do you know why? Because it does take a village.
Yeah.
And let me tell you
It
something.
does, and you have to take the
Your way
support.
Isn't always a great
Honestly.
So mum might find a way, or auntie might find a way,
Yes.
sis might find a way
Yes.
that's going to benefit you and help you. But you won't know if you're just coddling Baba to
I hear
yourself,
you.
and you're going to lose your mind. And let me
And
tell you something. Go on.
what also happens is that they don't know anybody else. So then when you go to like family events, they're stuck clingy to you. The thing is, they're going to be clingy anyway because they go through separation, anxiety, whatever. But it's important that they know other people, other ages. Like, so my sons are lucky because Lloyd's got 4 brothers, so they know their uncles, and then they've got my sisters as well. So it's like, you know, they need to know different age groups and different, you know, and if they're not going to nursery as well, and you're not taking them to stay in plays and soft plays, and they need to be around other kids. And I get it, it's hard, because even with my second, I'm like, we're not going no stay and play. Like, your brother's at nursery, you can play with his toys. We're not going to stay and play. You're 8 months, you don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, no.
However, I know that I need to get into that.
Yeah. Do you know what? We've got a kid space, so that's my go-to. Kid space.
Yeah.
We've got a yearly thing.
Okay.
So we just go.
Is that in
We book
Romford?
and go. Yeah, we just book and go. It's easy.
Yeah.
It's just easy. Every Friday, and then we've got a couple of my other mum friends. Meet up there.
That's
After
nice.
that, McDonald's in the car.
Sweet.
They're dead asleep by the time we're home.
Yeah.
Put them in the bed.
Yeah.
That's it. My Friday's done.
I hear you.
And sometimes you have to find ways like that as a mum.
Yes.
So that you can survive.
Yes.
So that you can survive and be ready for the weekend.
And try and be outside as much as you can.
As much as you possibly can. And
Like, and I
sometimes
get the park. I get it. The park.
It's
sometimes
annoying.
I'm like,
It's scary sometimes.
It's daunting. Like, sometimes I literally get PTSD. Like, we laugh.
Yeah.
But I have actually got PTSD about the
scary.
park. Because sometimes.
Roman try to run in the road.
Honestly. And like, my firstborn, he's much better now that he's gone to nursery. Like, he listens more and da. But there was a point where we would go to the park. I'm getting upset.
Yeah.
We went to the park, and this is when I had just had my second, and he must have been about a week, 2 weeks. But I'm very much like, when I've got the kids,
mama.
honestly, I need to get out of the house, Nancy.
No,
I was losing my mind. Lloyd was at work.
Yeah.
It's just me and the kids. I have to get out. Yeah. So went out. Getting out was all right, whatever. I had the second one in a sling. and had my firstborn in the pram, right? Got to park, whatever. He got out the pram, was playing, whatever. Then he ran off towards the traffic.
Yeah. It's scary.
Towards the traffic, and I'm thinking, oh my God, you don't even have time to think, oh my God, you have to run.
Yeah.
So imagine I'm galloping with the baby in the sling, and I'm thinking, I hope I'm not running too much that he's getting, and he's like face
especially
to my chest.
2 weeks, you know, that shake head thing.
And I'm thinking, but I had to hold his head and run.
Yeah.
So I get him and I'm thinking, I'm so angry. But then I have to stop and think, he's a child. Like, he actually thinks this is fun. He thinks me running after him is fun.
Like it's a joke.
He's like, come on, mummy, let's
like,
go.
ha ha ha, you're chasing me.
So from that moment, I said, I need to stop, like, trying to, okay, cool, I want to get out of the house. But this is why it's important to have people around you, because my cousin is my go-to with mother. Like, I call her, I'm like, I can't do this anymore. And she's like, how about this? Okay, you want to get out? Why don't you go to a small playground where there's a gate? Yeah. And you can close that gate and they can play in the park. Yeah. And from that moment, I was like, oh my God, yeah. Or she was like, why don't you take your firstborn to the library? He loves books. Yeah. So I take him to the local library when I can just spend time just me and him. Obviously, tantrums. There, back, inside. But we tried. We got out the house and I tried, you know? So it's just doing little things like that, like knowing that, okay, your child loves books. Try and find something around that. Yeah. At the moment, my firstborn loves Mickey Mouse. And I'm fed up of him watching Mickey Mouse. Every day jumping to Mickey Mouse. So I bought him Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse! I'm fed up. Hot dog. If I hear hot dog, diggity dog one more time, I'm going to lose it. So I bought him Mickey Mouse books. Wow. So now you can sit and you can read your book rather than in the screen. Yeah. And I'm not against screen time. Oh God. Screen time, me and screen time are babes.
No, but dude, I'm not gonna lie. Ray didn't get to watch TV for a really long time.
Why?
Because I was. Like
You're that mum.
I was.
Why is my sister calling me? Yeah.
Hold
on 1 second. I'm doing podcast.
Alright.
Bye. Yeah, bye. These youths. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I was. Like I said.
Yeah, you was that mum.
I thought that I knew everything. I was just like, you're not going to see my kid with an iPad to his nose and all these things.
I was like
Why
that.
did I really get an iPad for me? But
I
it's
was
also Ray's
like
iPad.
that.
Yeah. I was like that.
I was like that before Jamaica.
Really?
Before Jamaica, I was like, no iPads in this house. Bear in mind, he's watching TV. It's the same freaking thing.
It is.
Like, Rhea, come on.
It is.
So I was like, no iPads. Like, when these kids go out and they're at dinner and they've got the iPad.
Hear me.
It's not good.
It's worth the money. It is £100, right? But it's a subscription for I think it's a whole year or longer. Or you just pay the £100. I'm not completely sure. It's called ABC Mouse.
I've seen that.
It's so good. Do you know why? Yeah, because he thinks it's a game. But it's really educational, and every month you get to do a review.
I've seen
so
it.
You don't feel that guilt.
Yeah.
You don't, because he's
Nancy, I don't feel guilt anymore.
Do you know what? Because we're surviving.
And I say that, but Lloyd will lie. Lloyd will say, you're a liar.
No, you do.
Because I go to him, I'm like, such a bad mum.
No, honestly, but listen, hear me. When we say we don't feel guilt, it's because we're like, I feel bad about this, but I don't care right now. Like, at this precise moment in time.
That is it. I actually don't
do not
care. Yeah.
But yeah, it's probably bad. But
yeah, whatever.
Okay, what am I gonna do?
I'm
now?
surviving.
Me, shoot
literally,
me. Actually,
I've done it.
Put the bracelets on and take me to jail.
Literally, yeah.
Because it's enough. It's enough. It's actually enough. I'm already doing everything. Like, it's actually enough. I'm only trying to survive. I'm just trying to make it to the end of the day.
Yeah.
So,
and I've done something positive. I've done a load of washing.
No, actually,
yeah, that's what I do now.
Just
I'm
arrest me.
I've done something.
If you're not happy with my day, arrest me. Arrest me and then take custody of my kids and do a better job.
Literally,
please, I beg
it's
of
true.
you. We're doing the best that we can every single day.
Yeah.
And there's days that are greater than others, and there's days that are that are harder. But it's just one of those things, like doing your best.
Yeah.
Doing your best. That's what we can do. Is our best. So we're trying.
I hear you. Sorry, my sister's messaging me things that aren't important. You know, when it's just like, to these young kids, like, they think that these things are important. It's not. Like, right now, you don't need to message me about this.
Lol and lol.
Yes. For crying out loud. Sorry, guys. My sister's messaging me. If you guys want to just send her some hate mail, that's fine. I'm joking. No, let me
please,
know.
I beg of you.
I'm just joking.
You know this internet? I actually hate the internet for this as well sometimes.
Oh, God.
There's just no middle ground.
Elise, stop it. Right, cool. So, yes, we answered the boundaries one. I want to know what mums do that makes them... Hold on. I want to know what mums do that makes them be them, not just mum. Okay, I think she means that she wants to know how to just be more than a mum.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like you're more than a mum.
Yeah, I can't.
Like, you've got kids. That's what I feel like it is.
Yeah,
Not,
do you know what?
like...
To the people that are just mum,
Yeah.
this is a message, PSA, yeah? Pause. You grew up. You're on your own. Your children will be the same. They can't. They literally cannot be your whole life. And they are. You know those. He's my well.
Yeah.
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 They are amazing.
Yes.
They are amazing. But we're here to nurture them and love them and let them go.
Yes.
And if everything we do is just them, you won't survive. You won't cope.
Yep.
You will be those memes on Twitter and those topics on Twitter. Should the mum sit in the front seat?
Yeah.
Of a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
all
Literally.
these things.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's unhealthy for you.
Yes.
And unhealthy for your mental health. And also, I will say this. My parents, right? Another thing. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But we're not going to divulge.
Yeah.
Divulge. My parents abandoned me when I was 12. Like, abandoned me and my sister when we was 11. Like, didn't have anyone. Had to live with my sister. She was going through issues as well. And it was just a lot. It was a lot. Yeah. And my mum, eventually, when I finally, like, stuck it on her, like, I just need the truth. I need to completely understand.
Yeah.
And her explanation was this. I would always do everything. I have been doing everything. Our whole marriage, throughout raising your sisters and everything. But at this precise moment, we were in Angola and your dad was moving mad with the finances that we had there. And I was just like, I'm done now. I told him to go back to the UK and fix it.
Yeah.
And he chose not to. And I was at my tether's end. Like, I was doing everything.
Yeah. And you've got these kids.
Exactly. And my grandma left her when she was young.
Okay.
Do you see what I mean? So this is like, again, generational curses coming back.
Yeah.
You know, to bite you in the bum.
Yeah.
So for me, what I got from that situation is this. My mum wasn't living her life for herself. She was living her life for her children.
Yes.
She was living her life for her husband.
Yes.
But she wasn't living her life for herself.
Yes.
So how I stop that from happening for me so that I don't get to a point where I am a breaking point and I'm like, I just need to leave my kids.
Yes.
How I love my kids in a better way is not making them my whole entire life.
Yes.
Loving on my husband and spending time with him separately away from my children.
Honestly.
That
is a question also in this, but
spending time with myself. Yes. Please go out to the cinema on your own. Honestly. Please take yourself
We were speaking about this the other day.
And do you know why I say this as well, yeah? When you are a mum, most likely your friends are mums. So when you have that night off, your friend is probably not going to have that night off. And a lot of the time, for me, everyone's different because, you know, you might have your partners are like 9 to 5, so it might be easier. But both me and my husband are self-employed. So not every single day is going to be the same.
Yes.
So there may be one evening he can't, whatever.
Yeah.
But when he's in and there's an evening that I can go and take myself out, I take myself out.
Yes.
I'll go, you know, to Nando's. I can have one chicken. Take the rest away. And then I'll go in to watch a film.
Yeah.
And I sit there and I watch my film and I'm happy as Larry. Lovely. I get back in the car and I go home.
Yeah.
And sometimes I get home at like 11 because Lamar comes home late.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm home at 11 and I still have to wake up. But I felt good.
Yes.
I took myself out.
And
I get dressed up.
Moment.
Do you know what I mean? And I say dressed up. I'm like, get into jeans.
Yeah.
Am I lying? No, is it jeans?
No, so that's actually getting dressed up.
No, I get dressed up in jeans.
No, jeans.
Like not leggings.
Jeans. Not a wide pant. A jean.
An actual jean.
A denim.
That doesn't stretch. That's really dressing up.
No, that's taking.
Yeah.
That's when you're pushing down on the brake. Oh, it hurts. Because a jean. I'm wearing denim.
Yeah.
I can't laugh.
I'm serious. So take yourself out. That's how you do it. You make time for yourself.
Yeah.
Because listen, I always say this, right? When you have a relationship, you always go, oh, you need to date your man and da-da-da-da-da.
It's always about that.
But you need to date yourself.
Yes.
Because one day, because even with all the work I'm doing, when my kids do leave, I will be lost.
Yes.
I'll be like, oh, where's my purpose?
Yes.
Where's my objectives? They've gone. Do you know what I mean? But I'll also be able to be like, but I've been like consistently looking out for myself.
Yes.
I've been getting to know myself, because best believe you change.
100.
I've changed.
100.
And the more that I spend time with myself, I'm able to be like, oh, this is where we are now.
Yeah, it's crazy
but
how much you
imagine
change.
that 20 years later or 18 years later, because you know, American, 18 years. I mean, 18 years later, you get that shock and you're like, oh my days, who is this woman?
Honestly. And also what starts to happen
That's a
is you'll start to
shock.
resent your kids. You'll start to think, I can't do anything because of these kids. But you can.
No, but you actually can. You have to make time.
You actually can.
You have to make time. You have to find a way. And I get it. There's so many people out there that don't have
the support.
The support from their family, or their friends.
Yeah.
Build a community then.
Yeah.
Like, there's no excuses. I genuinely can't tell you that
there's
excuses.
apps like
there's
Peanut.
Peanut, literally. There's the apps like Peanut. There's stuff on social media.
Yeah.
And I know it's a dangerous place, but come on.
Yeah.
There's like I said, I go
There's
kids
so
space.
many, like I'm in a WhatsApp group of like my area, and they send me stay in plays and like garden walks and all of these
Facebook's
things.
your friend.
Facebook, yeah, there's
your
so
local
many.
area,
Facebook, yeah.
You can send recommendations.
Yeah.
What can I do with my 3-year-old?
Yeah, yeah. That's what I write that into Google all the time. What can I do with my 2-year-old today?
Like, please, please don't.
And sometimes
isolate yourself.
Yeah, and also understanding that we're all going through it, because sometimes you'll
no
be
one's perfect.
Honestly, you'll be out and you'll be like, you'll see the child having a tantrum. That could be a conversation starter. God, these 2-year-olds.
Literally.
So what do you do? But I know that it comes
hard.
with confidence, and
if you do
being a mum can make you anxious.
Anxiety,
I hear it.
I hear you. But I'm saying this because most likely the reason that your child is your everything and you're doing everything just child and you're just mum, it's because you love your child.
Yeah.
But if you truly love your child, you need to love yourself.
Yes.
If you do not love yourself, your child will not get the best version of you.
Yes.
I am not the best version. I am not the best mum if I'm not the best me.
Honestly.
And it's just facts.
Honestly.
And I know that about myself.
Yes.
Because once I'm not the best me, instantly I'm short with you. I'm snappy.
Yes.
I'm annoyed at everything that you do.
Yes.
Oh, you're making too much noise.
Yes.
All these little things.
Yes.
And I pick up on it. And I'm like, I used to hate when my mum used to say that as a kid. Like, why are you telling me to be quiet?
You're a child. You're a child.
Literally.
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
and there's ways to phrase
myself.
it as well.
Yes.
Like sometimes my firstborn will be screaming, and I'll be like, I know you're excited, but why don't we do a quiet voice and let's sing a song and try and divert it rather than say,
babes,
but don't get me wrong. But don't get me wrong. I always say, be quiet.
Yeah.
You're doing too much.
And
don't get me wrong.
To know that, like, don't be. It's facts. We are going.
But I can
like,
only go to the place of diverting him if because if I'm irritated, I've had a bad morning, but I haven't checked in myself for the last 2-3 weeks. All of the 3 weeks have built up to this moment, and you're actually jarring me now.
Yeah, you can't be the best mom if you're not the best. If you're not your best self.
Yeah.
So, like I said, put yourself out there. Build a community. Honestly, you need it, and you need mum friends. Man, I'm telling you.
Yeah, you do. You
need mum
You
friends.
do. And the thing is, I know it's daunting because when I had my firstborn, I remember my cousin saying, "I know it's daunting, like going to staying place, because the staying place for me felt like everybody was." Like from the same country, right? Okay. So they were talking in their language. Everyone was the same age, and I'm like, where's all the young, mums that aren't defined by motherhood? Like, where are they? So then I was like, do you know what? I've got my social media, so I would go on live and I'd be like, guys, let's talk about this kid. And then that built a community there.
Itself,
And then it also built, like, I would vent to my cousin and I'd even vent to my mom. And then knowing that I'm not going crazy, you know? That it's...
And that's why I say you need to talk to people that are on the same boat as you. Because, of course, my mum friends, they're going to him and go, it's a no today.
Yeah.
It's a no from me today.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, how's the children? No.
Yeah.
The children are a no. Yeah. Do not recommend.
0 out of 10.
Nil point.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eurovision. Nil point. Okay.
I've actually finished. Right, I'm going to do a couple more questions. I'm going to do a couple more questions, right? So, hold on, because I screen recorded
and
it.
some of them
I'm
are
such an idiot.
similar.
Yeah. Some of them are similar. So, we're gonna talk about resenting your partner is one of them. So resenting your partner for what it looks like is they've got an easier life. That's someone that they said. And then we can also dib and dab into mum life and how it affects your relationships and the dynamics. So I need to stop clapping because that could be ruining the camera.
Really
I need to stop.
is.
But I think Lloyd can see us. He said, anyway, whatever. So dynamics of a relationship. Right. So when I first had my firstborn, right, I was still living with my mum.
Okay.
And we're going deep into this. And maybe Lloyd is probably going to kill me, but whatever. We'll go into it, but I will touch on it briefly because I don't want to, live with my mum. And it was very helpful living with my mum because I've got my sisters, I've got my mum, I've got my dad. So it's kind of like if me and Lloyd want to go for a walk, why don't you watch him? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's always someone there to but then you don't have your own space. Everything.
That's what I said. That's tough.
Yeah, it was tough.
Because you're learning.
Yes,
everyone's
I
watching.
was. Yep. And so imagine I was in my room. Me and Lloyd had all our stuff in my room. It was just overpacked, overwhelming, just too much. And then our only place was the living room. But obviously my mum and dad are there, so it's like when my dad's finished work and he wants to like chill and watch TV, where are we supposed to go?
Yeah.
So we would kind of like always be in the room. So Lloyd, I talk about it all the time, but Lloyd snores. Oh, yeah, like a dragon. Not anymore, but
lovely.
yeah, he doesn't really snore anymore.
Good.
I know, it's proper nice.
I'm saying, oh no, but I'm the snorer.
Yeah. It's always the people who go, oh no. Yeah, and they say, yeah, it's me.
I just want to be completely honest.
I'm actually done with you.
But don't snore for me.
You're no, you're out of order.
I know.
So I would sometimes say to him like, this is too much because I'm up with the baby. Like, can you go and sleep in the sitting room? Yeah. Right. So he'd go and sleep in the sitting room. Now, as me doing that, I didn't realize how much I was pushing him away by doing that, Nancy. Because my thing was, I'm just focused on myself.
What's his love language? Do you know?
Physical touch.
Oh, that's the worst. Don't do that to the physical touches, please. Please don't do that
touch.
because that's Lamar's.
He's
and you know what was my
touch.
favourite phrase? Don't touch me, please.
What's your love language?
My love language is...
Mine's words of affirmation, I think.
Now mine are.
Yeah.
Now mine is words of affirmation and quality time.
Yeah.
Quality time's like always been big for me.
Yeah.
But
Quality
before,
time
mine
for me
was
as well.
quality time and acts of service.
Okay. So yeah, and obviously I didn't really dib and dab into like his love language and and all of that. Anyway, so I'm just focusing about myself because I'm like, I'm the one who's had this baby.
Yes.
Like I'm tired and you're snoring and you're sleeping too much and So we had a conversation and we really went into it and he was just like, you've pushed me away. And I felt so bad because I was just like, wow, I haven't even asked you if you're overwhelmed, how you're feeling as a new dad. Anything didn't even come to my mind, and I think that's what we do, and I get
territory, you're forgetting because that's another big thing. This is Rhea's territory. This is where Rhea is comfortable. This is where Rhea has help and other arms for her. This isn't Lloyd's safe
it's so
space.
true. It's so true. And I think we would sometimes, so when lockdown happened, I think even before that, we went and moved in with his mum. We would be my mum, his mum, whatever, here and there. And seeing him with his brothers, I was like, this is what you were missing. Because imagine I've got sisters. So me and my sisters are talking about girl stuff. Yeah, and you're just like, where do I place myself? And looking back, I just felt so, even still to this day, I'm just like, sorry about that.
Yeah.
I know it was a couple of years ago.
We're literally trying.
But but he can see
how we learn.
It wasn't deliberate. So I had to learn that Lloyd's gonna have his ways of doing things, and no one's right. So sometimes he'll put the toddler to bed, and it might take him longer to put him to bed. But does that mean that he didn't do it right?
This is it.
That's his way of dealing with things.
I used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
That's a mistake that I made with Rain.
Yes.
I would always be like, no, Lamar, you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
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 And it was actually Atta Karen, shout you out. She, one of my really good friends, just said to me, stop.
Yeah. Yep.
And she really looked at me.
Yeah.
And like, you know when someone holds you,
stop it. Yeah. As in now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing it.
Exactly.
Take the win.
Exactly. And I always, and it's funny because he was like, Lloyd would ask me something and then I'll be like, oh, I don't know. Like, we've both been parents at the same time, but I'm acting as if I've been a mum before we got into this relationship, because the way that I'm coming with like, you're doing that wrong.
Yeah.
But was I a mum to have a kid somewhere that I don't?
No.
And like, we're both learning.
And it is out of order. It is out of order because we have that maternal
instinct that clicks.
That they don't have. And it's clear that they don't have. And it's not fair. But
exactly.
That's why we grow them for all that time. So we get to,
honestly,
we even get to know them through that time.
Yep. And you're talking to other mums, they don't have that community sometimes.
No, they don't.
And even if they do,
are not getting around.
Honestly.
Going,
change your nappy.
Yeah.
They don't.
Oh, potty training now.
Yeah.
You know, it's not them.
No,
they're
it's not the same.
Those
they just follow
conversations.
Exactly, and they follow our lead with a lot of stuff. So I think learning that and just being like, look, you're on your journey and I'm on my journey, and we just have to come together when things are difficult. Now when the toddler's moving mad, we just laugh. Because like, what's he like? Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
No, but seriously, what is he like?
So I think learning that has really made our dynamic work. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, we have our moments where I'm just like, you're annoying, I'm annoying, whatever. But I think also communicating, because sometimes I have a really hard day and I just shut down. Yeah. Which is not like me. Yeah. And I've had to learn that is toxic, Rhea. Yeah, because if that was the other way around,
I shut down.
Yeah. I'm just because if Lloyd did that to me,
not talk to anybody, no one talk to me.
Yeah. But I think if Lloyd did that to me, I'd be like, God, you're rude. You're out of order. I'm the one who's doing everything. Then it would begin to be like that. Yeah. But it's kind of like, I've learned to just communicate. Okay, cool. I don't like when you do X, Y, Z. So next time, can you do da-da-da-da? And I always start the conversation with, I don't want to get onto you. Yeah. But you left that there again and I asked you not to.
No, sometimes, I'm not going to lie.
And I come sometimes from a place of calm. Yeah. Rather than in that moment.
Way. Right, so here.
Because I'm ready to run.
Lamar hates when I shout.
Yep.
But my dad shouting is normal level conversation.
That's his inside voice.
So that's my inside voice.
Yes.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
And that's just communicating. Okay. I'm just, and when he was like, you're shouting, I was like, no, I'm not, I'm passionate. What we talk about, this is passion. Like, I'm just trying to express myself to the best of my ability.
Yeah.
And I just feel like you're just like stepping on that. And I don't like it.
Yeah. And this is me. Yeah.
This is me. You know that, listen, don't get stuck in that this is me, you know, you best change.
Honestly.
You best change. Listen, there's no this is me. When it comes to marriage, there's no this is me, you know. You best change.
Not even just marriage.
In life. It's true. As you evolve, as you grow up.
As you're calling each other partner.
It's true.
The moment you start to say boyfriend, girlfriend, and you've got kids.
When you got kids and you're living together, I call that marriage. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I hear you.
Because it is what it is.
I hear you.
It is what it is. All you need to do is just sign that paper so that you're not living in sin. Other than that, you're married. You're married. Because when you share your life, you share your finances,
honestly,
you're married. You're married. You're married.
Yeah.
But serious note, like, it's do you know why it's a lot, because for me and Lamar, I remember with Rain, I weren't fussed, if I'm honest, because it was just the one kid.
I hear you.
I weren't too fussed.
Yeah. I think I was the same.
Playing ball and like every other weekend where he'd go, I'd be like, I'm just gonna spend time with my baby.
Yeah, like, I hear you.
And I had my little routine.
I hear you. And one is different to two.
No, it's 1000% different to two. And also, you're in that bubble of.
You are. Oh my god, look at him. And with my first, with my first, I'd take him everywhere with me.
We used to go cinema every single Tuesday with the elderly.
Yeah.
Every Tuesday. No, we did. We did The View.
Yeah. You take them everywhere with you, but when you've got two, not even two, I think once they get past that 2-year thing, that's when things start to change, Nancy.
Yeah, no, 1000%. Yeah, I think.
And then you're looking at your partner like, I need your help.
Okay, but guys, let me tell you something. My husband didn't know that our newborn woke up in the night for 4 months. We didn't know that. Because he...
This must be a thing that...
No, but you know, he with a straight face.
Yeah.
Because those 4 months, bearing in mind, was a blur.
Yeah.
A blur.
Yeah.
Because lack of sleep.
Yep.
And raising 2 under 2.
Yep.
House was a tip. My house was not... You know, people are like...
Did you have 2 under 1?
No, it was 2 under 2.
That's impossible.
They're literally 14 months apart. Well, I say they're actually 13 months and a bit apart.
Oh my
But
God.
I say 14 months just to make myself feel better. So anyways, that's that.
I said 2 under 1. I'm tired.
Literally. They're 2... No, you can have 2 under 1. You can.
Twins.
Like, no.
Irish twins.
Yeah. Well, then you're not allowed to say that though.
What?
Apparently take it offensive.
Oh, for crying out loud. It's one thing after another.
It really is.
Jeez.
But, so with that, they've... he come to me 4 months after our newborn. Like, 4 months. So we had the newborn stage. Now the child's 4 months.
Yep.
And he's gone, oh, funny thing. My friends asked me how I'm doing with the sleepless nights. But I've told him that Robin's not even woke up in the night.
Lloyd's done the same thing. And Lloyd will deny it.
4 months!
Lloyd will deny it.
What? You didn't know?
What was you doing? And do you know what's so funny is that sometimes I'll wake up and my boobs will be out. I've told you this story, haven't I, Nance? My boob will be out, as in full out, yeah? And then Lloyd will be like, your boob. Why do you think it's out, sweetheart? Because that little person there was sucking on it during the night. That's why.
Yeah.
Because he was awake.
But you know what though? I will say, because with Rain, Lamar could be more helpful, to be fair, because I obviously, especially after the C-section.
Yeah.
So in the night, he would change the nappy. I would literally wake him up and be like, I need to pee. Yeah. So change the nappy. Because I was very strict with myself, I'm not going to lie. Because I started sleep training from early. Yeah. So I would always take him to the front room to eat. Like, I'd be like... Yeah. I'd be like, it's good. Yeah. Like, I this is something I'd made up as well. I was like, I need the baby to know that in this environment is where they get their food, and in that environment is where they get their sleep. This environment, you get your food.
I actually can't with you. Yeah.
I've made this up.
Yeah.
This is
you
no
have.
book. This is no one has taught me this.
Yeah.
This is just for me. This is for my health.
But I'm like that though, because
I'm just making this up.
When they wake up, I'm like, you've got to change out your PJs. Even if we're staying in the house, you've got to wear your inside clothes, even if we're not leaving. Yeah. And then when it hits 6, 7, we wind down, we have a bath, you go back into your pajamas. Yeah. So, but it's these things that you've put into your head. They work.
No, they work.
They do work.
9 weeks, my kid was sleeping through the night.
Whatever, Nancy. Now, what do you mean by sleeping through the night? Because my 8-month-old...
Sleeping through the night as in you go to bed. He went to bed every night at 10. Last feed was 10. And
okay.
I wouldn't see him again until
the 6. Morning. Well, I mean, duh. I mean...
That's a lot.
I'm actually trying to, because I'm jealous.
I'm just saying that's a lot of hours.
No, so my 8-month-old now, he goes to bed at 7, the same time as the firstborn, because I don't want to see either of you, if I'm honest with you. Yeah? How's one sleeping and you're with me? What kind of relaxing time is that? No, so he goes to bed by force, the same time as the toddler, and sometimes he'll move around at like 1. Might breastfeed him, might just rub his belly, but he'll sleep till again 6.
This is what we need.
So it's all right, but there was times where he was doing stupid. He was in the bed with us. It was just getting silly.
At 9 weeks, 10 to
That's
6.
really good. That is really good. Yeah, you're enjoying yourself. Yeah.
And then I will just cut back the time of the last feed.
Yeah.
So then I'll be like, actually, your last feed's at 9 o'clock now.
Yeah.
And it'll be disruptive for a bit.
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, if this my last feed is at 9 o'clock, my last feed's at 9 o'clock. And then I don't see you again until 6. But he's always had a 6 o'clock wake up.
Yeah.
That's his body clock.
Yeah.
He wakes up at 6 every day.
Yeah, so it's 8-month-old. What advice would you give to anybody who might be having like a little bump head moment with their partner?
Communicate though. And also, I was going to talk about how to communicate. For instance, like I said, Lamar doesn't like when I shout.
Okay.
I had to learn not to shout.
Okay.
If I wanted him to hear me. Yes. Because what would happen is, because I'm so passionate and frustrated, I'm shouting at you, you've shut down, I'm annoyed that you've shut down, and now I'm also, on top of the annoyance of what else I was annoyed about, I'm annoyed that you're shutting down, and I'm also annoyed that you're not listening to me and you're not going to check.
Yep. And then you've got a queue of things that he doesn't even know. Yep.
So I learned how to communicate with Mark. I learned how best he receives information. So then I learned how best to give the information that I wanted him to receive.
Yep.
So I think it's that thing. Don't just communicate. Communicate effectively.
Yes. And know how your partner's going to hear you, because sometimes they just hear the tone.
Exactly.
They don't even hear the words.
It's how they receive it.
Yes.
It's how you know your partner.
Yeah.
And if you don't, ask them.
Yeah.
How would you like me to portray the information that I need to give to you,
yes,
in order for you to receive it to the best
yes,
of your ability?
Yes.
Because I no longer want to have this confrontation with you.
Yeah.
I no longer want to have this issue with you.
Yeah.
There's so many things going on right now in both of our lives.
Yeah.
That this is something that's unnecessary,
yes,
and something that can be fixed.
Yes.
If you listen and I listen and
yeah,
we come together and we have a solution.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think it's communicating effectively
and being consistent.
Exactly.
Being consistent with it.
Very consistent.
No point talking about one thing and then another thing annoys you, and then you don't talk about it, and then you shut down.
But don't only just talk about the things that annoy you. Yes. Can we please communicate?
Yes.
Things that we're happy about,
yes,
and things that
positive.
That bring us joy.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's also okay. I think sometimes it can become tit for tat sometimes.
Yeah.
Where it's like you think to yourself, "Why am I going to thank you for making a bottle?" Sometimes Lloyd will like put the baby to bed, and I'll be like, "Thanks." Of course, it's your child, but I'm just saying thanks because thanks. Because even when I put them to bed, he says to me, "Well done."
Listen,
I'm like, exactly.
It's a thankless job.
Literally, saying thanks and well done is not.
Being a parent, no, I wasn't saying motherhood, but being a parent, point blank, is a thankless job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I remember being pregnant with my second, and having the SPD. I was very emotional. I'd call my mum, but all the times I couldn't verbally thank you and have gratitude for all you did, for all the thankless moments. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Because Rain can't thank me.
Yes.
And I do so much for him, and I'm meant to, because I'm his mum. This is my job. But it's so hard.
Yes, it is.
So I'm grateful when someone can acknowledge the hard work and just thank me.
Yes.
Even though I know I don't need it.
Yeah. It's just nice to hear.
It's nice.
It is nice.
It's
Nancy.
Nice. Oh,
I know. We have to.
But this
we could literally sit here. It could be 5 and I could be like, I've got to go get the toddler from nurse. Do you know what I mean? We could literally be here and we could talk for hours. We could.
Oh, it's
Nancy, honestly, this has been, sorry Elise, my sister's going to be like, what about me? The best podcast episode I've ever had. Really? Yes. And sorry Lloyd, because Lloyd's been on this as well. But you're the first non-family member that's been on my pod. And it's been...
Let's just do it that way. I'm the best non-family member, guys.
No, don't. No, the best.
Do it that way.
The best. No, the best. So humble with it. No, it's been the best because it's just been genuine. It's been raw, and this is what I want.
Honesty is.
This is what I want for this podcast.
No, but you have to be. Come on.
We need it. We're gonna get Nancy back. We're gonna plan to talk about weight loss, body dysmorphia. We're gonna talk about mental health, trauma.
I've got actually a boatload of trauma, guys.
We're gonna go through it because I think the more we talk about topics, the more people can feel honest with themselves.
Yeah,
I think that's so important.
And I think more people should just be honest.
Yes, but some people don't know how to be.
It's true.
And some people don't like to be raw. It's uncomfortable.
It really is. But the thing is, if you're not uncomfortable, you can't grow.
Thank you. So that's so important. Like, to feel uncomfortable. When I feel uncomfortable, I'm like, God.
Listen, let me
this
say
is
something.
you.
When I was learning how to be quiet,
yes,
I decided not to talk for a week.
And
I cried every day. I'm so used to talking. Yeah. I'm not used to pausing and letting someone else get their point in. I'm always ready to jump in. I didn't talk for a week, and I cried every single day because I didn't realize how much it was like therapy for me to express myself. But then I had to realize expressing yourself doesn't mean someone else can't express themselves.
Exactly.
You know, you need to give room for everybody.
And sometimes when you're quiet doesn't mean that you're losing yourself.
It doesn't, and
you're not learning.
Exactly.
You're not learning if you're not letting other people speak.
Exactly. If you're not learning, if you're not listening, and
yes,
that's the truth.
Yes.
So sometimes take that.
Yes.
Remember that it's hard.
Yes.
It's not easy.
It's not
meant to be.
Yep.
That's like being a mom. It's not meant to be easy.
It's true.
But
we're actually
so
raising
rewarding.
human beings. How can that be easy?
And then, do you know what? Raising human beings is one thing, but human beings that will be able to function in society.
Yeah.
I think those are two different things. I'm not to be rude. Okay, I'm not trying to out anyone.
Yeah.
And if you feel hurt by this, reach help. Okay.
Yeah.
But literally, like, that's how I think about it.
Yeah.
Every time I'm doing something with my kids, I'm like, this is a tool that they will use in their future.
Yes, because that's how it was with me. Like, it's been such a good day.
Thank you,
Nancy. Thank you. Everyone, give a round. I'm not gonna clap because it's gonna ruin the camera. But honestly, it's been beautiful. We've cried. We've laughed.
No, we really actually have cried.
Actually had therapy. No, I'm actually finished.
No, but this is it.
Everyone,
therapist.
Literally, Nancy will leave her contacts down below. No, joking. Right, so I'm going to leave all of Nancy's information in the description. I'm going to put it on my Spotify. I'm going to put it everywhere. I'm going to also put your merch.
My merch.
Right? I'm going to put your merch.
Nothing else is clean. This is true, by the way.
She's also giving me a little crew neck. This is lovely quality.
I love long walks down the shopping aisle.
Yeah, alone.
Yeah. Because
alone.
No one grabbing and going,
yeah, Mummy!
No.
Mummy, Paw Patrol.
Can I just
what about
have
Paw Patrol?
a long walk down the shopping aisle? I don't need a beach.
Exactly.
Like, people just be doing too much. Why do you need a long walk down the beach?
Asda late at night.
Anywhere late at night. Tesco late at night.
Jeez.
Listen. Sponsor her, man. So I can get your...
I was gonna slap you. I was actually gonna slap you.
All the mums just go
literally. Literally. There'll be a queue. All of us in the same crew. So funny. But yeah, thank you guys. I'm gonna plug Nancy. You've been listening to the Reality Podcast. No, I'm actually so excited for about rewind. I'm excited for what's about to happen with this because it's a lot. I think we've been talking for 3 hours.
No, probably.
No. Good night. Bye.